Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what's going on? Happy Tuesday, fellas. How are you doing? Hello, hello. What's going on? We got Dust coming in with the evil first. How's it going, Dust? Welcome in. How you been? Soggy, thanks so much for the 15 months. I appreciate you. Do not need to do that. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy your custom-only exclamation Discord. And enjoy that sweet, sweet ad-free viewing experience. Cheesy Michael, open up the door. Those are so funny. Did you see the one of him? Did I send you the one of him saying it like in a like echoey tunnel or something? It was so funny. But what's up, Soggy? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Ivy, what's going on? It's time. Oh, actually, yeah. Hold on. I gotta tell you, we're actually gonna pivot. We're gonna do something. Do something different. Actually, sorry. I meant to give you a little heads up. Just kidding. How you doing, Ivy? Welcome in. What's new? How are you? How are you doing? I don't know. I don't. Sorry, my mind's all kind of blurry, Mr. Krabs or Benny Blurry if you're subbed. Were you? No, you were here when we were reading through some of the operator files, right? Because I think you're like, oh, I want to say something, but I won't. About the complicated silverash family, right? Made some peak sweet rice June thing over here. What goes into that? That sounds good. I just had rice and broccoli for dinner. I was there. Okay, that's what I thought. I said I'm all kind of disoriented. I feel like there's been a lot of things that's been going on recently. Not like for me personally necessarily. Well, I don't know. I've had a decent bit going on. Nothing like bad, right? Like I was at a convention all weekend. I had jury duty today. I unfortunately did not get selected. And I didn't even get to like go talk to the judge or anything. I just had to sit in the room. So that kind of stunk. But on the bright side, I got to watch the Nintendo Direct. So that's kind of where I was going with the things that are going on. There was like the Nintendo Direct, there was Summer Game Fest, there was PlayStation State of Play, there's the Xbox Game Showcase. There's been so much that was announced. It was nuts. And I'm upset. I'm actually really mad. People are clowning on the Direct. The Direct was really good. The Direct was so good. What's up, Bluey? How are you doing? Yeah, dude. All right. Dude, run it back. We got Ocarina of Time remake this year. I'm a little upset that I will say I'm upset that they only teased it considering it's coming this year. But whatever. We got new Fire Emblem, date confirmed. While I was eating dinner, I actually was able to pre-order the collector's edition. On that, Nintendo was out of their fucking mind. I gotta say, all right, I did not know this because I was planning on getting the collector's edition regardless, but Nintendo is actually fucking out of their mind. They are making Fire Emblem the second $80 game. Mario Kart World, the first $80 game. Second one, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Are you serious? What is wrong with them? Why would they do that? It's not like the fandom is already like, dare I say, like they're loyal, but it's relatively small and niche, all things considered. So that's absurd to me, but whatever. Because I'll pay. I bought the collector's edition. I'm a new age Fire Emblem fan. I haven't even been around that long. I got Three Houses like 4 or 5 months after it came out. I think it came out in July. I got it in October. It came out, I got it at a really good time though. In my IRLs. What's up, you? How's it going? Happy jury day. Yeah, unfortunately, jury duty was kind of uneventful, unfortunately. But yeah, let's see what else is in the Direct. There was the new Xenoblade looks so good. Oh my god, it hit all the right notes for me. It was like, I love like fantasy settings and specifically fantasy like prestigious academies. I told you guys, I've told you guys this so many times. That is one of my most favorite settings for anything, whether it's a show, whether it's a game, anything. So they're doing that. They have these really cool elf design characters and like a really cool world. So definitely interested in Xenoblade Genesis. We got Pokopia DLC, unsurprising. Kingdom Hearts 4, that was surprising. They opened with Rhythm Heaven, which I thought was an interesting idea. Surprising. Though I had to say, it looks good. I initially didn't really know what to expect from Rhythm Heaven. But that looks good. I should pull up a list. What else? Sorry, I want to see everything that was in there. Because I don't know, people hating on the direct, get out of here. I don't know, like, it was objectively good. No, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. The one thing that I'm mad about that is that it's not coming out this summer because it's Woohoo Island again. Why are people hating on it? So the thing is there's no one's allowed to be positive in the gaming industry. Basically, if it's not everything that everyone could ever want every single time, it's trash and people hate on it and they call it slop. Basically, if there's no Mario, Zelda, and Super Smash Bros. Every single direct, people call it trash. So, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Fire Emblem $80 is crazy. That is really, I don't think that's gonna go over well for them. I gotta say, if you are interested in getting Fire Emblem, I saw it is on Walmart. You can pre-order it for $70 physical, or I think you can. No, the way that they do it, it's 70 physical, and then it's 70 digital otherwise. So more in line with normal. But yeah, Nose Man, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? Muramasa. I never checked the Nintendo stuff. I don't play them. It's okay. To each their own. But you're missing out. Deltarune. Yes, Deltarune. How much is that in Bloom Coin? You're making it sound like I'm running a crypto scheme. Oh my god, wait, Bluey, I should have taken a picture. Bluey, I was sitting in the jury duty lobby, or the pregame lobby for jury duty, and they got all these like billboards or like all these like little like informational things going on, and one of them was on Ponzi schemes, and I was like, no way, they got stuff on Madoff at the well, actually it was like the original Ponzi scheme, I'm pretty sure, but they got stuff on like Bernie Madoff at jury duty. So it was crazy. I thought of you. Sweet condensed milk based clove cinnamon dust. Could you share that recipe if you made it yourself? That sounds really good. Also, is it like really hot for you right now? Because like that, like, is that a good like summery meal? Okay, good to know. Remind me in 40 years to get Switch 2 for emulated play Fire Emblem. Did you play Three Houses, Sagi? I don't remember if you said. Maybe Executioner Day will be better for you. Executioner Day. Oh goodness. Hold on. Wait a second. I don't know if I'm fit to be the Executioner. Oh no, it's called. Okay, all right. I wasn't sure what temperature was like where you're at. Because that sounded like a nice like warm in my belly type meal. Yeah, it was like 85 degrees out here today, Fahrenheit. So Fire Emblem Switch 2, yeah. Switch 2 exclusive. You can eat it both hot and cold. Oh, interesting. Okay, I played the first two houses, but I can't get the new one. No, Ivy, it's okay. Don't worry. One day. I'm undecided if I want to stream it. Because Fire Emblem is something near and dear to me, and basically the two times that I've played Fire Emblem on my Switch, one was at a really low point IRL. That was when I got 3 houses, and then Engage came out right after I got into my car accident. So I was like, I need something to do, and Engage came out. So basically, in a weird way, Fire Emblem is always like an escape for me from like negative IRL stuff. So I don't know if I want to stream that necessarily, but TBD, we'll see. I don't know. Another opportunity to pass judgment on people gone. I don't know if I'm capable of that. I think I said I used to pay someone to be the executioner. Good, every faction but the deer in the DLC. Oh, dude, the Ashen Wolves are good, and also the Golden Deer is a great group. So I'm yet to play Blue Lions playthrough, but I watched a full playthrough of it, so I know the whole story. But I'm an Edelgard boyo, so. Last Nintendo console was the SNES. Oh my gosh, Nintendo Tactical Ham. Oh, I've heard of stuff like that in certain countries. That's crazy. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope at some point they become accessible. Blue Lions is a fun house. I disagree. I don't like them. Comparatively, I think there's good characters in there. Like Sylvain is one of the best characters in the entire game. Give some of the chair. Bluey, can you go check to see if it's plugged in? See if it's working? Felix is great. I never much cared for Annette. Mercedes was cool. I like Yuritsa. If that counts tangentially. Noseman, thank you for the 90 stream streak. Yo, Noventa. Oh my god. That's a big number. I don't think I probably could count that high, but I think it'd take a while. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't care that much for Dimitri. Like I liked him in the other stories. I thought like emo edgy one was fine. Pegasus girl. Oh, Ingrid was racist. Ingrid's an objectively bad person. But you at least understand why she is that way. Deer house, they're funny. Like you look at the golden deer house from the outside and you're just like, who is this rainbow ass group of goobers? So LGBTQ, no, there are some. There's just not too many. There's like female Byleth can be with Edelgard, Dorothea, and I think Mercedes. And then male Byleth can be with Linhardt. I think Linhardt's the only one. Unfortunately. They could do to broaden that a little bit for sure. Golden Deer feels like a third party. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It is like an entire other oh, you're saying to broaden, you're saying like more of them. I agree. I think that'd be a good idea. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, you have your red versus blue. They're doing their thing, and then yellow's just on the side in, you know, I don't want to get into spoilers because it's my favorite game and I want you all to experience it at some point. But they just do their own thing. Anyway, Edelgard's my favorite. Hilda's my second favorite. I don't know if either of those are surprising. Hilda's probably the least surprising of those two. But the last 15 minutes talking about Fire Emblem. I was at a convention all weekend. That was a lot of fun. I cosplayed Teto again. And if you are interested in seeing the cosplay, it's only available in Discord. I'm not sharing it on stream. Zai, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. What's up? So, Nintendo Direct, good. Everything I saw from the other presentations seemed pretty good too. I feel like the weakest of the bunch was probably the the PlayStation State of Play, but I don't really recall everything that got announced there. Summer Games Fest seemed really good. And then Xbox gave us Persona. Persona 6 is real. Persona 6 and Persona 4 remake, which is really cool. So, good. We love feminine men. Yeah, no, I mean we'll see how they progress. I don't remember how Engage handled that. Ivy, did you play Engage? Do you recall how the relationships could have gone? I don't remember if you. I think you could get a relationship with everyone, but they didn't have as much ending like dialogue. I romanced Lapis in that. Again, I don't know if that's surprising. I got a print of Lapis actually, bro. Oh, Lapis is so pretty. I think Engage fell flat for a lot of people. I personally liked it. I thought it was fun. I didn't ever replay it though. I only played it the once. Three Houses I have like hundreds and hundreds of hours in. I think I have so many hours that it reset my. This is Lapis. I think my Switch stopped counting it. Yeah, Persona 6. So now I got finished Persona 3. I got to play Persona 4 remake. One day I'll play Persona 5. It's so funny. I love the series and I haven't even finished a single game. So that's Lapis. I like Lapis. Lapis Engage. Excuse me. But yeah, all in all, things are going pretty good. We got and then this week we got 3 streams. We're doing Arknights. We're breaking some ice tonight. We Gilgamesh and Fate Stay Night tomorrow, whatever that actually means. We gotta get back into that. And then we're doing another Enfield stream on Thursday. We're doing Mifu polls. I think are banners. I haven't signed into that game in a couple days actually at this point. Mifu polls and some story. Persona super fan, excited to play it for the first time. It's fun, okay? Listen, I know like everyone loves it. I feel like I'm yet to meet someone that's played a Persona game and doesn't like it. Everyone that's played 5, I feel like, has it as one of their favoriteest games. And I love that 4 is getting a remake too, because I was considering getting what's their like big booty version, Golden or something. I was considering getting that, but then they announced the remake. I was like, all right, I guess I'll just wait. Might as well, right? Seems they're taking a more darker approach. Well, I don't know. You'll have to see, right? Because I was just for the teaser or the announcement. Didn't they do something weird for Persona 5's announcement? Someone said. Toad
just subscribed. The games that give you jazz hands.
Toad, thank you for the 7 months. Enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy our custom role in the exclamation Discord, and enjoy that sweet ad-free viewing experience. Thank you so much. If we can get Big Toad W in the chat for their kind support, and can we get a Soggy W in the chat for their kind support as well? I forgot. I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. Thank you, Toad. Thank you, Soggy, for every subs. I appreciate you. Bluey, thank you for the hydrate. Let me finish up my tea. I actually slurped that down. And thank you for the 7 stream streak. Gulp. Didn't give the same vibe. Was that the one? I think I saw the image, Ivy, where it's like chains or something. I'd be curious how they have revealed Persona 3, because like Persona 3, you could like it's kind of creepy too, right? Like everything with Tartarus is kind of Togi W. Oh my god. Everything with Tartarus is kind of creepy. All right, I did not finish my tea, but let's jump into the game. I have not booted up any of my games today because I didn't get it was the chairs and chains. Yeah, okay. Also writing the recipe, just checking. You can cook rice in a pan, right? I typically use a rice cooker, but I suppose I could. Suppose I could cook it in a pan if the recipe calls for it. What's up, Captio? How's it going? Welcome in. We were just chatting. We're chatting games. We're chatting primarily Fire Emblem. Now we're jumping into the game. I have not booted up any of my games today. I besides jury duty and watching the direct, I came back home after grabbing some lunch. I took a nap, and then I started to prep for everything else. Made some dinner, and here I am. Made my like lunches for the week and stuff. Okay. If rice can cook it halfway, it's okay too. Okay, I would probably just require like I could do less water, maybe. I'll play around with it. It sounds good. It sounds good enough to try. What was lunch? I stopped by this tiny little like dinery cafe place and got a tuna melt, which is pretty good. Because I was in the mood for something lunch. I'm like, not too many places have I don't know, like in my opinion, the one thing that kind of sucks about not eating meat is like not able to have like sandwiches. It's like be it breakfast sandwiches, a lot of places are like bacon sausage or turkey sausage is like they're healthy or whatever. And then the same with lunch sandwiches too. So I was like, all right, well, I'm kind of in the mood for a sandwich, and the only thing that I could ever have is like a tuna sandwich. I'm like, it depends on the place, right? Like I'm not gonna get like a tuna sandwich from Subway or something. So it's very risky play, but this was like a little mom and pop place, but it was good. It's good. Bubble skin locked behind trials for navigator. Sorry, Bubble, I don't know if I'm getting that. Oh, rock salt skin. All right, hold on. Oh, I gotta do housekeeping. Or rose salt, sorry, not rock salt. My bad. Rose salt skin. Look at her. Why is she looking at me like that? I've been really active gaming this week. Have been grumpy stomach. No, get some Tums smoothies. Those are my go-to. Ooh, low key the Harold skin. Low key that Harold skin. Stop! I gotta buy my monthly card. Gotta do that on stream. Gulp. Zai, how's it going? What is that? Why is it gold? Do I have a gift card? I do have a gift card. I guess I didn't need to buy this on stream. Oh well. When you cosplaying Comfy Harold, the minute I can grow a mustache. Which is probably never. I guess I could get a fake one. He has a prosthetic leg? Did I know that? Actually, immaculate drip. I'll buy it, whatever. Zai with the first. No way. Congratulations. What's up, Zai? How's it going? Didn't know that. When was I supposed? How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know? Look, rose salt looks so cool. Can you see it in his? Oh, you can. Oh, I guess I never realized. I was always staring at his immaculate drip. So funny. Big submarine noises. We'll probably E2 him during the stages. I gotta make my team. I gotta make my team for hold on, I'm sanity capped. Let me how much longer is this? Stop, let me go. How much longer is the rerun? One of the few characters that made you interested? No, I don't know. I don't do deep lore dives of characters before I read their stories, you know? That's good. That's just spoilers. All right. So I gotta make my all right, this is my everybody say RIP to the Casimir's team. Casimir's team treated me good. Casimir's team treated me really good. All right. We're doing okay. I will start with Harold. Harold will be my team captain.
Me? Surely I'm not about to be an accomplice in your sunbathing schemes.
Sunbathing schemes? What? Silverash. I'll put Degen on there for now.
Me? Surely I'm not.
All right, who else? I need both Praminixes. Praminix. We'll have to level my. You'll see how very low level my Yerag operators are.
May the holy Mount Carlin be with us.
All right, double Pram. Let me get Silver Ash Altar. All right, who else?
Holy Mount Carlin be with us.
Matterhorn and Courier, and then Cliffheart. This is gonna be a team of like level 1s. Oh man, Courier, carry me. Cliffheart.
May the holy Mount Carlin be with us.
What's up, Combiner? How's it going? Welcome in. What's new? Bubble will be gameplay. I will ban people that do not have it. No, wait, no, stop, wait, no, hold on. All right, who else am I? Who else? Silver at regular. This team sucks. This team is trash. I don't have. Is Yara the free operator? Hold on, we have to do a vignette story first, I think, too. Hold on. Nope, not you. Here, oh, I do have Gnosis, I think. I have Gnosis. Look at our Yowie. Make a new Discord just for fun. Gnosis is supporter, right? Yes, I did get Gnosis. That's right.
You're in luck. I just completed my experiment.
Yowie. Chad, do we allow Snow Hunter? Snow Hunter pass the vibe check?
Do you need help hunting game?
This team sucks. This team is gonna be bad. I'm gonna need to level up this Silver Ash and Preminix altars for sure. And then hold on, I meant to look at who you get for free. Boop. I'm assuming because she's right there. Yeah, Kiara or Yara, whatever her name is. I know what you are. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. What do you get for free here? Oh, I forgot. That's how I get Harold. Choo-choo. Can I use Leto? Can I please use Leto? She's mine. Is she one of your faves? What am I keep clicking the wrong places. No, why not? She's in the story. That's good enough for me.
Field mission? Count me in.
It's good enough for me. No Leto or Harold. Oh, for fuck's sake. As the song said, it's no fair. Where's Aurora? Oh, Jesus. You're right. All right, I won't use Leto, but I'm not giving up Harold. For all you know, Harold's a Victorian gentleman. No, I'm not budging on Harold. I won't do Leto, but I'm not budging on Harold. I have been interested in using Aurora for a while, so I'm open to that. I'm gonna need to level up this team. All right, good enough. Wait, but you guys would let me use Snow Hunter? What are these rules? What are these rules are inconsistent at best. All right, we're fine. That is the team, and if we need to pivot a little bit, we can budge. Okay, so we need to do Colluding Lights, the letter story. So I gotta go finding that. Okay, let me Colluding Lights. Now, Break the Ice isn't super long, right? Longer word count, but reads fast pacing / action feels like Stealth Affair is the note that Michael left. So what? Colluding Lights. Okay. I don't know if I've seen this one before. I unlocked some for Bina though. Which ones did I do? Crushed Earth. I did Blue Poison. Oh, I did the Cliffheart one. Good. All right, I already have it unlocked. Okay. Oh, it's called Letter. All right. Letter. There we go. Okay. Letter. All right, we're good. We're good. Cliffheart story. As our little prelude. We're gonna need to decide on voices for characters too. I think I have an idea of what I want to use for Cliffheart. 6:50 a.m. Clear. Rhodes Island Landship. Operator dorms. Morning. What's up, Cliffheart? Huh? The door's unlocked. Guess I'll let myself in. What's up, Courier? Uncle Matterhorn, you guys in? Huh? Nobody's home. There's no way they'd be sleeping in this late. If they're not in their room, maybe they already left? Darn it, I have to go find them. They ditched her? Yo, she looks like she shops at Limited 2. Or shopped. Hey, look, it's Courier. Let's see. Aurora with their signature catchphrase, Snowshine Protect. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Courier. Let's see. I have an idea for what I want to use for Silverash. Gnosis has to get like a nerdy voice. Matterhorn deserves like a deeper voice. Sorry, Courier fans. Lady Encio, what's going on so early in the morning? Wait, hold on. Don't run in the hallway. It's too dangerous. Ah, there you are, bro. Don't worry. Nothing bad's gonna... Whoa! Hey, watch out. Ew, close one. Why is there a parcel here? Thanks, bro. Did she just call everyone bro, or they... They're not related, right? Good grief, I told you to be careful. What am I gonna do if you actually take a fall? I knew you were gonna catch me anyway. Hey, Lady Encia, you're a fully fledged operator now. You can't be so reckless. Her government name's Encia. Matterhorn, why are you so white? Why are you so white? What? Am I crazy? I feel like his actual design is a little toastier. What's wrong, Courier? Did something happen? Ah, Matterhorn. Morning, Unk. Are they actually related? Ah, the young lady. Good morning. Have you gotten used to life at Rhodes Island yet? It's rare to see you up so early, though. Are you getting ready for a mission? Oh, are you not used to the beds here? After all, I do recall you having a very high standards for your sleep environment. Back at your old house, Matterhorn helped pick out a bed for you when you were still very young, right? After that, you refused to sleep anywhere else, and never without hugging your little blanket. Now that you remind me. Wait, hold your horses, courier. Don't make stuff up. I wasn't that much of a princess. Aw, she's cute. Don't underestimate an adventurer either. Got it? I've got no problem going early to bed. Early to rise. If you can't get a good night's rest to replenish your energy when you're up in the mountains, there's no way you'll ever become a good mountaineer. No matter how cold it is, no matter how thin the air is, you bet I can fall right asleep. Lady Ansia, you've grown up so much. He looks so white. I'm so distraught. I do not like this voice choice. Which one? For courier? What's up, Vodka? How's it going? Thank you for the 10 stream streak. What's up? Courier's pretty beefy. Have you seen his band skin? I think so. I don't have it though. Besides, I brought my blankie with me. With me anyway. No way I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. So you ended up bringing it with you after all. You got a problem with that? Alright, let's stop talking about this already. Anyway, the fact that you two are headed out this early with these packages, are you going on a mission? And with this amount of luggage, it's looking like a pretty long trip too. Heading back home? That's right, we'll be getting ready to leave shortly. Yep, we have to bring some stuff back over there. Master Silverash has quite a lot of things to deal with. And Matterhorn and I will be going back to help out. Lady Ansia, is there anything that you'd like us to take back to Master Silverash? Matterhorn and I would be more than glad to help. I do have things I'd like to give my brother, but it's more than just that this time. What else? Well, darn it, come here real quick. Uncle Matterhorn, let's meet up at the cafeteria in a bit. I'm gonna go for a quick walk with Courier here. Oh, and tell my brother and Gnosis that I said hi. She just assumes they'll be together? Happy Pride Month, fellas. Wait, Ansia, not so hard. You're going to pull down my clothes. Whoa! That's crazy. So true. Lady Ansia. Ansia is a nice name. Phew, alright, this place should be fine. Why are we avoiding Matterhorn? Is there something you can only tell me? I guess there's a bit of that. Courier, can you keep a secret for me? I'm afraid that depends on the situation. If it's something dangerous, I might have to tell Master Silverash. Snitch. Why do you have to be like that? Both you and Matterhorn are always taking my brother's side. Well, Master Silverash is also looking after you. I like her. She's silly. Whatever, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's not anything dangerous, so you'd better swear not to tell him anything. Anyway, are you planning to head up to Mount Carlin by any chance? Not that I know so far. It all depends on Master Silverash's arrangements. There's no saying whether Mr. Gnosis and Lady D-Gen was mentioned this early? Actually, wait, hold on. When did this story come out? Sorry. I know this is like chronologically when I'm supposed to be reading. When did this come out? I forgot to ask. And Lady D-Gen Barker have plans of her own either. Why are you suddenly asking about this though? Is it related to Lady Enya again? Enya. Massive mental damage? Good. Mission accomplished. I really can't keep anything from you. Actually, I wrote a letter to my sister. Back home, my brother controlled things too strictly, and I wasn't even able to sneak out to see her. I didn't even get to see her before I left for Rhodes Island. It's only gotten harder. I haven't seen Enya in the longest time. Lady Ansia. So, Courier, would you be able to help me deliver this letter to Mount Carlin? I just want to ask her how she's doing, and if it's hard being a saintess. I also want to tell her that she doesn't have to worry about me, just stuff like that. I swear, I didn't write anything outrageous. My brother couldn't care less about this, and he hasn't had a proper conversation with me in ages. As for Uncle Matterhorn, all he'd do is try to console me into waiting some more. So please, Courier, you're the only one I can count on. Of course, Courier will deliver the letter. Right? It's literally in his name. He better. Sorry, Lady Ansia. You little snitch. So, you can't do it after all? It's not that I don't want to, but the situation in Yarek has been complicated lately, and it's unlikely that Divine B Core will permit us any sort of contact with the Saintess. Huh? Even if I wanted to deliver the letter, I'm afraid it would be hard for Lady Enya to receive it. I've never heard of this before. My brother hasn't told me anything about this. Knowing too much isn't necessarily a good thing. The master is looking out for you, and it does not wish to burden you. Sending you to Rose Island wasn't a way for him to protect you. I can do it because I'm a courier. Exactly. What? What's he good for then? Oh yes, happy belated birthday, Vodka. How was the B-Day? Do anything exciting? He's always like that. He always keeps me in the dark, saying that he's doing this or that for our own good. In the end, my sister still left our home for Mount Carlin. Lady Enya had no choice. Fine, whatever. I guess we're done here. Stop it with that dour expression already, bro. Since there's nothing you can do about it, just forget the thing about the letter. Me being upset won't change anything, isn't that right? Lady Encia. But at least promise me, don't mention a single word of this to my brother, okay? He's gonna give me an earful for sure if he finds out, and my ears are gonna fall off if I have to sit through another one of his lectures. If Master Silverash heard your opinions of him, I'm sure he would be heartbroken. Ate too much food, real. Hope it was good. She keeps calling him bro. She just, I feel like she gives, like, just calls everyone bro, right? You know? If Master Silverash heard your opinions of him, I'm sure he would be heartbroken. As if he has more important things to attend to after all. Humph. In any case, I won't keep you any longer. I gotta find closure first and ask if the stuff I wanted came in. But if I went down to see her this early, do you think she'd just shoo me out? Judging by Closer's typical schedule, there's a good chance that she just fell asleep and won't be responding to any knocks on the door. Good point. Maybe I'll wait till later then. Ah, that's right. Remember to bring me back plenty of sissy milk curds and pulled meat. I can't buy them anywhere else, and I haven't had any for a long time. Don't you worry. Matterhorn has a long list already, including all of your favorite things. We won't miss any of that. Excellent. Well, good luck and have a safe trip. Uncle Matterhorn must be sick and tired of waiting in the cafeteria, so hop to it. With your blessings, we'll be back in no time. Take care out there. Waves. So it's no good after all. Not all that unexpected, but I still can't help but feel a bit let down. You're such an idiot, Enciodes. Even if you send Courier and Matterhorn to keep an eye on me, there's no way I'm gonna give up. I'm not sure if Closure managed to get a hold of the cold weather gear I'm going to need to scale those snowy mountains. I can't wait, but when is Closure going to get out of bed? Enya, wait for me. I hope you get to see your sister. Messed up my pizza red sauce instead of white. If you said the other way around, I would have said, but white pizza's good. But if you ordered white pizza and got red sauce, that is disappointing. That is tragic. Because white pizza fucks. Last of the wounded have been bandaged. What a relief. Nobody was seriously injured. That's another mission complete. Next, we'll have to cross the woods and return along the border between Lydanian and Victoria. Excuse me, but I won't be taking the same route back. Cliffheart, is there something else you need to do? Yes, just a little something I still have to take care of. But don't worry, it'll be a little detour to take care of some personal matters. I won't be gone for long. But it's fine, it's fine. I'll be acting on behalf of myself and nobody else, so I won't make any trouble for Rhodes Island. And I'll talk to Dr. Kalsa myself after I get back. That's not what I'm worried about, though. Well, if you say so, Cliffheart, but make sure to stay safe no matter what. Do you have any, like, infection treatment on you, Cliffheart? I feel like they must all stay strapped, right? No problem. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say at the start, but mentally or note it in the spoilers channel in Discord, your predictions for who my favorites will be. Well, definitely top favorite for the Yerag arc, and then we'll chat. It's free, bro. No way. I'm not that easy to read, am I? Courier? Good day. Yo, haven't seen you around in a while. Did you just get back? This time there were quite a lot of things that needed to be done, and the whole process took longer than expected. Mike and I already had it locked like a year ago. Jesus. Matterhorn and that young lady Cliffheart were with you as well? Matterhorn did come with me, but we did not bring the young lady along. Speaking of which, I haven't seen her since we came back. Oh, sorry, I must have misunderstood something. Not long ago, I saw the young lady packing a large bag of cold weather mountaineering gear, and she was dressed for the job too. Assumed she was heading back with you. You little punk. You snitch guard operator. Climbing gear and specifically for snowy mountains. Are you absolutely sure? No doubt about it. To tell you the truth, it's a hobby of mine as well. We talk about sweet deals on climbing gear a lot, which can save a whole bunch of money. If I'm remembering things right, your country's full of snowy mountains, right? Oh, yes it is. Lady Enya, sorry you didn't decide to climb up the mountains alone just to deliver Lady Enya a letter, knowing Lady Enya that is something she would do. It can't be it, can it? If I get a chance, I'd like to take some time off and head over there myself. I've never tried climbing snowy mountains before, so I'll definitely be asking for advice from the locals when the time comes. Damn it, I can't get it out of my head. I have to find out for myself. I should have known. There's no way Lady Enya would have given up just like that. If it is really true, I have to stop her. Pardon me, but I must get going. Agreed! Right! Huh? Wait, why are you running? Why are you running? Sorry, but some urgent personal matters came up. Garrick welcomes one and all. I promise I'll take you sightseeing when we get the chance. Courier, you're not even actually a courier. You're not delivering the letter. Take this road and then head to the west. There it is. That little snow white summit. So that's what the peaks of Yerag look like from a distance, huh? You're in the desert and you can see a snow mountain? What? Well, can't really tell how hard that mountain is to climb from this distance. Might even say it looks kind of cute, that holy mountain of ours. But I know that's a really tough peak to summit. Those who haven't tried it themselves will never truly understand. Like us silverashes. Happy silverash family. Do you guys remember the last time the happy blank family was mentioned in Arknights? Outsiders can never understand. Is this courier? My, that's so rather unfortunate. Do you see Matterhorn and myself as outsiders too, Lady Enya? No, it is true. Hearing it does make my heart ache somewhat. I love her expression. She's cute. Finally, I've caught up. Courier? Thanks to your unfamiliarity with the Twain, you spent a lot of time taking this part of the road cautiously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to catch up to you. Wait, why are you here, courier? I thought It's too late to stay silent now. I thought I didn't tell anyone is what you wanted to say, right? Ugh. Every time a family is mentioned, someone gets stabbed. Or something like that. After realizing that I wouldn't help deliver the letter for you, you prepared all this cold weather mountain climbing gear and took on a mission that would probably put you closest to Yerag. After finishing the mission, you'd let the rest of the team head back to Rose Island first and take a little detour to take care of some personal matters. Such as my Lady Enya, you certainly do act with great decisiveness. But I still ended up getting caught. The fact is that I saw so many hints but still failed to see through your plan makes me the stupid one. I hate how he doesn't have any... He's just stiff. They didn't give him any facial expressions. He's just in his default pose this whole time. Even Matterhorn had some expressions already, I think. Lady Enya, are you planning to scale Mount Carlin, or again with only your bare hands? Or do you plan on barging into the Saintess's residence to deliver your letter with no consideration for your own safety? Have you considered what would happen if you made a fuss between the Vine Bee Court? No, because she's young and silly and impulsive. Ever since I was little, every time I try to sneak out to play, you and my brother would always catch me. I never thought I'd be able to keep anything from you two. You're exactly right. That is my plan. Since I faced down Mount Carlin once, I can do it a second time. Well, the last time she did it, she got infected, right? Isn't that her lore? I can't allow it. It's too dangerous. But if I'm powerless, what else am I to do? I'm always powerless. Powerless to stop the rift between my brother and Enya from growing wider and wider. And I'm expected to just let it happen. The youngest trying to fix the family. Oh, tragic. Tragic. On the day that Enya left home, I was hiding along the side. I knew she didn't want to go, and we both thought that Big Brother would protect us, but he didn't lift a finger. He didn't stop those people from taking Enya away. I thought my sister would cry, but she didn't. When I saw her walk out that door, in my heart, I wished that she would have cried out. Master Silverash also suffers his own hardships. Ah! Fallen! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in, Raiders! What's going on, Raiders? Welcome in. If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're Silly Pink Hair Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently starting the Yereg arc in Arknights. We're doing a little prelude story, and then we're driving into Break the Ice. How's it going, Fallen? How's your stream? What are you guys up to? What's up, Pyra? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Like I said, if you guys are new here, welcome. Thank you for supporting Fallen. We do a lot of Arknights over here as well. Is that what you're doing, Fallen? That's an interesting interesting emote name. Destiny. Gulp. I've heard streets are saying it's a good time to jump into Destiny. I hear, right? Streets are saying we should jump into it, we should start Destiny. Sorry, sore spot. The best time. Nah, it was never for me, but anytime that a live service game is showing you know, has its last update is sad, right? Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you had an awesome time. Fallen and anyone hopping in from the raid, if you guys got to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. I did play Destiny like once. I played well, no, I played the original one for a bit, like briefly, or maybe it was like just the beta, I don't know. And then I played Destiny 2 like one evening, and I was like, not really for me. But I don't typically like MMO style stuff, so I think that's the main reason. I think I saw too many MMO. Actually, do you even consider it an MMO? Regardless, I saw too many like MMO elements, and it wasn't a good fit for me. But I could definitely see the appeal, because like it definitely seemed like it was like a good experience. But I hope to everyone playing their Destiny 2 final update, you are enjoy. Fallen, get something to eat. Yes, enjoy. Get some good food. But we're like I said, we're wrapping up this prelude story with Cliffheart, and then we're gonna be jumping into Break the Ice. But Bungie doesn't help out in Halo anymore, right? Is it 343? I think. Speaking of, isn't aren't they doing a is it campaign remastered or something remastered coming out soon? Yeah. I don't know. I had some fun with what was the newest one? What was the newest one that came out? Infinite? I thought it was pretty fun. I didn't do the campaign. I thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun. But granted, I never really played too much before, so I didn't have too much comparison. I had I'd only played like ODST when I was like having sleepovers at friends' houses. So I guess my bar is a little, my baseline's a little lower. But I don't know, pretty fun. I own the Master Chief Collection. I got that on sale at one point. So at some point, maybe we should do the campaigns. That could be cool. Food for thought. Oh wait, there's too many things to play, you know? There is simply too many things to play. Not that that's a bad thing, but third iteration of Combat Evolved, expect a fourth. All right, so do I wait for the fourth one? Right, it's like, oh, it's too many games. My steak too juicy, lobster too buttery. It is a legitimate problem, though. It's the same with shows sometimes. You end up in like analysis paralysis. You're like, man, I don't even know what I want to play. Because like it's like for me, like some of my favoriteest games, like literally like my favorite games of all time, Baldur's Gate 3 and Persona 3, are still installed like on my computer or PlayStation, and I'm like, I could play those at any time that I'm looking for something to play, but I just like don't. I don't know. I just don't end up doing it. To be fair, I feel like I do a lot more watching TV off stream. Sounds like it's like I've talked about this before, but it's like if you get into streaming, your mindset on games changes a little bit, and you don't do too much, or at least I don't know. Most of the people that I talk to do not do a lot of playing games off stream. That's something that's really hard for some people. Some people do, but I think they're hardcore gamers. So I do not do too much gaming off stream. I'll play like gacha games off stream, but I gotta do like daily stuff, you know? So. And then like the only game that I've really been playing recently, besides actually I haven't even played Tomodachi Life in a while. I was gonna say Tomodachi Life. I've been playing a little Nosema if you're still here, Deer Days. Because it runs well on my Steam Deck, so I just play it in bed, which is fun. Anyway, back to climbing the mountain. I know, even though the two of you never tell me anything, I'm not stupid. I can see it. Ever since he came back from Victoria and founded that company, even you and Uncle Matterhorn have been getting busier. I understand. Oh, man, nothing good comes out of Victoria, huh, guys? Just kidding. Haha, we love Victoria. Haha. I don't want to blame my brother, but Courier, have you seen the Saintess of Yereg? Lady Enya, no, you mean the Saintess? Correct, the Yereg Saintess. I have, on one occasion, from a distance. At first, I was so excited to finally get a chance to see my big sister, but the only thing I saw was the Saintess of Mount Carlin standing there, as if frozen in ice. From where I stood, there was nothing on my sister. This guy's riding the Vanguard, bro, straight up. Ride decking it. Yo, I actually made a deck in that game with, it's like Gigant Armed Silhouette Man or some shit. And I was like, this is kind of cool. I kind of like it. I like this cool spaceman. What would this look like to get the cards IRL? And it was like $150. I was like, what the hell? It's like old cards too. So I don't know. I do not like, I got to get out of collecting cardboard. I don't think I want to do that ever. Digital only. Ever since then, I knew that Enya could not possibly have been living the life she wanted atop Mount Carlin. We may have difficulty understanding each other's viewpoints of his points of view from our current positions, but I think Lady Enya is a different person now, and you can't look at her like you did then. The Saintess is very important to Yereg, and honestly, Lady Enya's situation may not be so bad. She stands to be the master of an entire religion, the very faith of Yereg. That's not what she wanted, though. Come on. That's not the same. Not at all. You can say that the Saintess is noble, exalted, capable of being detached from our feelings, but our relationship is so much more important. We're literally sisters. As siblings, if we never try to understand each other, or even worse, end up becoming enemies one day, what are we going to do then? I can't just wait until that day finally comes. I'm scared, so I have to do something. Even if it's something as simple as asking Enya how she's doing. She does have young sibling mentality. But Digimon cards, I have not bought Digimon cards in a very long time, thankfully. And what if she's not what you want to hear? Then I'll just climb up that damn mountain, lie, cheat, or steal if I must. I'll take her from that place. I'm serious. I'm gonna do it. Ha 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 ha. Good grief. How can you make something like that sound so simple? Hey, this is a symbol of my determination. Why are you making fun of me? That's uncalled for, man. That's uncalled for, man. Shit, bro. Shit, bro. The determination to lie, cheat, and steal, huh? That's just the worst case scenario. That's true. I can only play that the worst will never come to pass. Just thinking about you climbing up the mountain to kidnap her. Just thinking about it is giving me a headache. Looks like you won't change your mind no matter what I say, right? That's right. I'm not joking. If I say I'll do it, I'll do it. Even if I insist on stopping you or reporting this matter to Master Silverash. You're such a little snitch. I'm removing you from my team. Even if my brother objects, even if he wants to lock me up, I won't give in. You better not underestimate me, because it's not that simple to shut me down. Sigh. I guess that settles it then. You've always had that streak in you. You'll do whatever you set your mind to, and nobody can tell you otherwise. Even if Master Silverash can't do anything about it. What can I do but surrender? You mean, hand that letter over to me? I'd rather not live with the constant worry of wondering when you're going to do something foolish. It's better for me to help you figure out a solution, not to mention safer too. You're really putting me in a rough spot here, Lady Encia. I wasn't expecting him to talk so much, to be honest. You're the best, bro. If my brother is really obsessed to it, really opposed to it, and somehow finds out and plans to punish this to you, just tell him that it was all my idea. If only the master was so easy to convince. But this might not be such a bad thing either. Huh? What do you say? Nothing in particular, just thinking out loud. Well, let me say this in advance, even if I agree to help. The most I can do is deliver the letter to the nearby monastery and see if there's any way to get it up the mountain. That place is as close as we can get to the area controlled by Divine Bee Court. Any higher up the mountain, and that is no longer a place you can come and go at will. I cannot guarantee that your letter will reach Lady Enya. No problem. The fact that you're willing to help means that we at least have a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll just think up some other way. I hope whatever you think doesn't involve climbing up there. Hee hee. Hee hee. By the looks of things, you really won't give up. And if that day actually comes, Master Silverash is going to get the mother of all headaches. Woohoo. Matterhorn just chilling in the... Closure! One more bowl. Chloe. Chloe? Chloe, I can't have another bite. I admit defeat. Who gave you the idea to compare your appetite to that of a hungry engineer who hasn't eaten in 3 days? I'm so hungry, I could swallow a meat piece whole. How hungry? You locked yourself in your workshop again. What you working on this time? Wait a sec, did nobody bring you food? How'd you starve for 3 days? What about your little machines? I accidentally sent the clearance level of my door to max. Plus, I was wearing my headphones, so I couldn't hear the door at all. And it's not like I was doing it on purpose. All that fighting with Reunion broke a whole lot of equipment. Repairing everything was giving me a huge headache. Can't even do this job anymore without listening to some music. So true, Queen. The OG closure outfit, true. Pants. I forgot she's not wearing pants. I like her new outfit a lot, though. That one's really good. The store lady, yeah, she's here to give her money. Give her your money. That explains it. Thankfully, Amiya went to fish you out today. All right, we done yet? I'm not here to listen to a sermon during mealtime. By the way, you're here to buy more climbing gear? How come I didn't see you use the cold weather gear you bought half a year ago? Half a year ago? Ah, if there is a problem with the quality, just let me know. I'll go knock some, bargain with the manufacturer. How about that? Oop, clicked too fast. It's not that. There's nothing wrong with the gear. I just didn't need it for the time being. I'd be more worried if you ended up using it. Pantsless, but not triplets. True. True. Who needs pants? She's just girl rot maxing in the engineering department. To be expected. That voice. Courier. He's back. Good afternoon. Oh, afternoon. Did you just get back from a mission? How come you're the only one here? The others went to look for the doctor first. As for me, I'm here to pass something on. Enya. C replied. Oh, sorry. Enya. She replied. That's right. Awesome. Then let's make like last time and talk over there. Courier. Courier? What's going on with you? You don't look so good. Nothing happened with Enya, right? Or did something happen to Enciodes? Am I saying his name right? Enciodes? Hey, don't panic. There's nothing of the sort. Then tell me what's going on. The situation's a bit complicated, but in any case, Audiencia, there is one thing Master Silverash wanted to pass on. He wants me to pass on something? Yes. This is an invitation for the doctor. And this is how we go break the ice? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna go break the ice, guys. We're gonna break the ice, guys. Way too comfortable with that voice? What do you mean? You're way too comfortable with that voice. Break the ice. The mountains guard ancient beliefs, and the snow hides great dangers in this realm of snow. The gods have watched over these rarely visited cliffs for 1,000 years. Smoke rises gently from chimneys in this peaceful land. This tranquility broken by a great train rushing through. Oh, I want to see the train. The train seems so cool. Yeah, it definitely seemed like a good little lead-up story. All right, so I have not done the stages for these. I think I did the stages for the other events, though. All right. Start the tutorial. Oh, for fuck's sake. BI. I don't want to do the stages. Danger, slippery surface. The coefficient of friction between blocks of ice is very small. Allow your enemies to learn this lesson firsthand. Icy surface applies cold units and snowfall. Has this mechanic shown up anywhere? I feel like it has. Cruise and lava. All right, let's go. Caught. Man, I don't want to play the game.
I will protect us all.
Cardigan! I love Cardigan. While fighting in the bitter cold, all combatants will be affected to some extent, even the warriors of Yereg. Units on an icy surface will periodically be chilled, inflicting them with the cold status and reducing their attack speed. Let's try to strike our enemies now before snowfall begins. Okay. Oh, I like this battle music. During snowfall, all enemies and allies will periodically be afflicted with the cold status. Looks like something over there got frozen into solid ice. A unit affected by cold will instead be frozen if chilled again. Frozen units are unable to act and have reduced res. I see. Where's the lava? Come help out over here. Don't call me that. Looks like these ice cubes need a good roasting. You're such a loser. You gonna fall into that hole? Do I need to aim you up?
Come on.
I'm gonna lose this. They're the only two I was able to deploy. Oh. Cha! Are they gonna slide on the ice all the way to that hole? And then you ask why we push you to play visual novels. Damn it. You're not wrong. Looks like a longer snowstorm is incoming. We better get ready to evacuate. Before that, though, let's brush up on some physics knowledge. That'll surely come in handy for future operations. I invited Shaw for a special demonstration. All right, hold on. Instructor Dobin, you wanted me to push that metal crab into the pit, right? Even if the crab is pretty light, I'm not sure I can cover that distance. Don't worry, just wait for the metal crab to become frozen before pushing it. If frozen enemies are affected by a shift effect while on an icy surface, the strength of the displacement will be greatly increased. If the terrain allows for it, make use of this knowledge to eliminate difficult enemies in one fell swoop. 10 out of 10 shot impression. Thank you. I tried. All right, Shaw, you got your skill. I haven't used Shaw in so long. All right, can you get it? Get him. See ya.
Hurry up. It's game over.
Oh, that's so good. What? I don't think there's any pushers that we can use, right? Gonna need to use... Can Cliffheart grab? No, it's not the same. Not the same.
I foresaw this result earlier. A perfect victory.
I don't care, Lava. I do not care. That crab empty. Yeet. BI1. All right. No opening story node. Your egg has no pushers. Your egg only sucks. How do you do this? Starting on a sour note. That's what I'm saying. Claw beasts in the untamed mountains, drones hovering beneath the shade of trees, and warriors upon the snow. They surely didn't come for some kind of picnic party. What is this? Some kind of picnic party? Aerial enemies? Are you fucking kidding me? This team sucks. This team's bad. Can you hit aerial? Can this class hit aerial enemies? I don't remember what his he can? Okay, cool. So what? I want to level Snow Hunter a little bit, at least, to have some reliable.
Everyone's really good.
Yeah, they're really good. All right, we'll bring you up there. Let's do we'll see. Did you guys hear that? I don't think so. It was either thunder or my neighbor, and I don't think it's thundering, so my bad. E1 courier, I don't want to level him up. I don't want to put any materials into him. He's a little snitchy bitch boy. Look, Matterhorn is way darker. Why'd they whitewash him in that story? It was crazy. All right, Praminix Altar I will level up though. Degen I will not be leveling up. I under no circumstances will be leveling her up. I will stand firm in that. The lighting? I don't know. I feel like it was just an early sprite or something. Prem S1 pushes? This one? Oh, Prem Alter. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. Well, S2's the really good one, right? Is that the, yeah, unlimited duration? Yeah, that one's the really good one. All right, this is probably fine. It's early. Yeah. What's your reasoning for not leveling? Because Irene better. That's why. Irene better. External force. Look at this. Look at this opening. I almost like I said cold opening, but I guess it is cold. This is cool. All right. A minute touch of force. A minute touch of force from outside. With just the lightest push. An avalanche will bury the whole of Yerag. Conspiracies, machinations, and all. Whoa. Look at this. Irene better. Irene better. True. When did this story come out, by the way? Was this one of the early ones? Or did it take a while to get the Rash family story? I like the background. Yo! Who's that guy? Business tripping manager. Sir, this is just a shoddy plank of wood. What makes it sell for 50 whole pounds? Yerag merchant. Now, sir, you'll want to learn something new today. This is no ordinary piece of wood. It's a blessing of Yerander. Yeragander. I don't remember how to pronounce that. Goddess of the snow realm. Ooh. I get the rerun, so I think not that old. It rerun right after Tex Alter's first run. One of my first events. Whoa. All right. Yeragander. It's all thanks to her protection that Yerag could be free from the catastrophes that set down roots here. And the stuff that made this charm comes from the evergreen trees of Mount Jungfrau, our second highest peak in all of Yerag. Do you know how much about Jungfrau? Legends say it's a mountain... Excuse me. Halfway through 2022. Damn. All right. 4 years old. Here we are. Legends say it's a mountain formed from the tears of Yeragander as they fell and froze. The trees watered in that snow from on high grow full with Yeragander's love and favor for this land, and charms made from that timber assure your safety and warding of calamity where you might go. Seeing as it's your first time here in Yerag, why not take some souvenirs for your home folk back in Victoria? What gives you that idea? Listen, these last 2 years, Mr. Enciotes has had more and more of these big corporate who's-its flocking in. I heard your accent and I knew straight away. Shit, he's British? Alright, we'll course correct. To new people like you, see, I recommend these charms in particular to mark the occasion. Are you scamming this dude? Heard of the... Shagata? Shagata? Maybe? They're people-eating beasts deep in the mountains, sinister to the eye, inhuman. They're and gone again when you least expect. But so long as you're wearing this charm, blessed by the Vinebead Court, you'll cower those things under Yeragander's might. They won't harm you. And just think, you take it back to your family and tell them this charm bears the divine protection of Yerag's Mount Carlin. Paints the complete picture, doesn't it? You've tripped halfway across the land to Yerag. You wouldn't go back to your own without something nice for it, would you? You have to buy a souvenir, right? Get like a shot glass or something. The Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayers. Is that the Tashagata? Wait, that's the enemy, right? We've fought them, right? I think we... Yeah, they were the ones... Oh, that's what you mean. It was from the gambling ones. The gambling event. Freeze Bay. Fine, I'll take this one and one for my wife and little tot each. That's the ticket. If only we could be we could all be straightforward as you. Free and red blade. Oh my god. Let me see. Sorry, this wood must have been stripped from any random mountain tree. What? Cliffheart. Caught. What gives you the right to say that? First, without Oh, she's Encia now. First, without approval from the pale roaches, no one's even allowed to climb Jungfrau. Second, I sure didn't hear about anyone climbing her while I was gone. Climbing her? Yo, give me a few minutes, I'll climb her. I don't know. When I left Kirag, I even told Weiss, if anyone makes it up her, be sure to send me a message. Yo. Let's talk about the mountain. How do you know who? Wait a minute. That tail, you can't be Miss Encia. Encia, you're Mr. Encio's sister? Uh-huh. Now, hold it, sir. Were you actually trying to swindle me? Well, they said Miss Encia loved climbing ever since she was little. Seems she knows more about the snow caps than us commoners, after all. All these waves of mine came from the hunters in the mountains, actually. They must have been the ones swindling me, no doubt. I'll be going to find them and settle our score. As for this charm, Miss Encia, would you mind? It's true, it has the Vinebead Court's blessing. No man of Yarag would dare to forge that seal and offend Yaragander. If you want to ward off any rumored Tishikatas with it, forget it. But if you take it back as a souvenir, I think it'll work great. So just slash that price a little. Aw, cute. Who was that person they mentioned? Weiss? Or Weiss? In light of that, I'll put them at 10 pounds apiece. Now, sir, are you still buying? If the sister of Mr. Anciode says as much, I've got no reason to be skeptical. Business for you must be tough. I'll take 5 of them. Coming right up. Are you here to buy anything, Miss Encia? Whatever you fancy is yours. My business owes itself to the silver ashes, after all. No, I'll pay you like normal. Right, Doctor? Doctor! Of course. Lucky we prepared enough Victorian and Cashmere's cash. You couldn't just take stuff. It's your clan's territory. You couldn't just take stuff. It's your clan's territory. Hey, come on, Doctor. Other people have to make a living, too. But if you really want, we can go see what my brother says about it. He'd get things sorted out sweet. Courier! Your government... Your name's Weiss? Oh, my God. You're Weiss? Wait, Encia, we should be on our way to the station by now. Ooh, we're tight on time. Doctor, let's go. No free stuff? What the fuck? The blizzard is coming. Take caution, outsider. And you are? You don't want to freeze. Leaving now will still save your skin. What are you blanking for, Doctor? Someone is talking to me. Huh? There's nobody here, though. Oh? It's far from the right season for leisurely outdoor coffee. You look behind you and only see the bright canopy blocking the sun and a sign advertising Carlin trade. The deserted terrace sits silent, just like the distant peaks of pure white. Maybe it was the pages of the magazine on the table, rustling in the wind, that gave you the illusion someone was sitting next to you, talking to you. The voices? Talk with their pockets full. We ain't taking the free stuff, right? I wanted some souvenirs. Amia wants a souvenir. Doctor, snap out of it. Let's move. Gulp. Amia and Kalza want some souvenirs. We'll meet again. The fuck? Yo! Matterhorn, they still made him. He's still white. Why are you white? Why are you still white? Matterhorn, you're here. The master's waiting for you. Look, they made it. He's so white. Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Don't answer that unless you agree with me. Good to see you, Weiss. Aren't you going? I was going to, but the master wants to invite the doctor to the Tri-Clan Council with him and have me stay back to greet them in your place. After all, I am an employee of Old Diamond myself. I think you must be ready for a vacation after guarding the young lady for so long. Besides, given you're out here, I'm guessing she dissed you? Oh, it's crazy. Hey, look, he got facial expressions now. Let's go. Yes, she's shopping with the doctor right now. She wanted a vacation for me too, so she had me let her free. That's the master and a young lady for you. Well, how do you feel being back this time? The territory has been fast with construction and huge in its overall change. It's almost unrecognizable already. That's the master for you indeed. Said, why are you white? Like one reporter said, why are you gay? I was going for the line from Mean Girls where Karen was like, If you're from Africa, why are you white? Made him white so I could make the first line about him to be his master without it sounding weird. Yo, actually. Well, he's not like that dark, but I hate white so much. Is it just because of the voice? Bluey. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I gave it to like many other characters too. Actually, probably like 2 or 3. I'll take the 2 of them up on their great kindness and visit home for now. See my parents, and then I'll be on standby at the Masters. The Masters, like the golf tournament. How about you? Me? You've been away for a while too. Last we met, weren't you off with the Master to Columbia? Columbia? I've got nothing pressing. Savoring the streets again is more than enough for me. What about that old Itra friend of yours? March, I think was the name. Eat a bite with him if you have the time. That's... boyfriend? We'll see, I guess. No way. Sharp! What's he doing here? Aurora! Aurora! How do you wear that damn outfit in the snow? It's me. What's we giving Aurora? British. Aurora. Aurora. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Brilliant. It looks like the base station's signal is fine. How are you? I found a few suitable hidden spots for the comm station installation, but no matter where we install a station in Terracum, we won't be able to catch all of Yareg. She could be naked and still feel too hot. Damn. I guess we'll have to find out. This is Yareg's southern gateway and practically its only contact channel with the outside. Setting up comms network here has massive importance, but if you want to cover the whole of Yareg, setting up a few more simple stations around the Central Lake region would be the best option. That's not what I'm asking. Didn't you have me wandering outside so I could skip things for us? What I mean is you haven't been back in Yareg for a long time. How do you feel? Oh, honestly, it feels totally unbelievable. When I left Yareg under the Silverash's talent fostering program, it was from here too. Back then, even Turkum was just an ordinary little village, let alone the rail station at the border now. Yeah, I like the train stuff. It's cool. I never thought it'd become so big. At this point, I think you could argue it stands up to the cities on the outside. Doing construction work like this in the snowy mountains must be harder than I could ever imagine. Good. Where are you all right now, Captain? I'll come find you. We're boarding a train to Carlin. You don't need to come with yet. Huh? You mentioned your home was in the industrial area in the mountains? Yep. For now, go back and visit. Nothing's more important than family. Yo, what? Oh my god. Sharp. Sharp. Were you just watching all of the Fast and Furious movies on your ride up to Carlin? Or up to Yareg? Family. You have a Vin Diesel emote? No. With the Vin Diesel. Oh my god. Nothing's more important than family. That's crazy. I don't like her design that much. I love her. Her design's cool. I think the outfit's just crazy. Considering she's in the snow. She's cute though. I don't think I've used her at all in Enfield. But you're back in the mountains. It's the perfect opportunity to head for home. The doctor thinks so too. Did the doctor say that? I understand. If you're okay with it, then I will. So the doctor has me with.
The train for the foot of Mount Carlin is about to depart. The train will depart soon. Please board now.
I'm heading out. Have a good break, Aurora. Oh, cute. These are when I was playing Dark Souls Field. The Perry was well, they give her out for free, right? Or like 1 or 2 copies of her. I probably should try her. Oh, this music. With a steam whistle and a faint announcement, the train departing for Carlin sets slowly into motion. This is the music that plays when they get up to shenanigans. Ah! Cute! Doctor, let me tell you about the names of all these peaks. Look, the one there with the flattish slope is Jungfrau. The third saint is named that one. The really steep one, that's Matterhorn. His name actually came straight from that one. No way! Matterhorn real? Encia continues on with something to say about all the scenery that passes by and all that Yereg is. She's like a cute little kid. She's like, oh my god, look! Look out there! You can Shannon once, but you can never Shannon again. Oh my god. No, say it ain't so. Doctor busting his ass on Capybara and Babble music gags. I think that was the first time I had heard it. But every time it has come up, it has been silly shenanigans. It came up in the last story, Unrealized Realities, a little bit too. Jungfrau is straight up the name of a mountain IRL too. Is it? That would make a pretty cool operator name, I suppose. She really is a little kid. Yeah, no, she just gives younger sibling vibes. She perfectly encapsulates that. Aside, Courier wears his eternal smile, listening to every word quietly and respectfully. But from time to time, the faraway look in his eyes carries a hint of something unclear. Why does it sound kind of scary? Why does he sound low-key mischievous? Sharp, the grizzled old man on his flip phone sitting next to the... What are you playing, bro? You playing Brick on your BlackBerry or something? What? Sharp reclines against the seat browsing net pages. He'll find that the contents of Yereg's internet far exceed his expectations. What are you looking up, bro? Alternately, you listen to Encia and cast your gaze out the window. Outside, remnants of ice drift in a lake reflecting the blue sky. Some locals are together at its shallows, some drawing water, some doing their laundry, some laughing. Like ninjump. The purest white snow peaks stand imposingly tall. Any attempt to lift your head and see their end blocked by the sunlight. Bro, back in the day, if you opened up the internet on like a flip phone or like a non-smartphone, they would like charge you right away. I remember like accidentally opening one on like the first phone that I had that had it, and I was like, oh god, because they like limited the amount of minutes that you could be on the internet. And like you open it, it like immediately deducts a minute. I think it was like 10 minutes. It was something so ridiculously stupid. And I was like, oh my god, my parents are gonna kill me. I accidentally opened up the internet on my cell phone, and now, you know, look at us now. Let's try to figure out how to use Google. The purest white snow peaks stand imposingly tall. Any attempt to lift your head to see their end blocked by the sunlight. Halfway up, where the mountains level somewhat, a young shepherd herds flocks of stock beasts home. No surprise crosses him as he sees people aboard the train. Instead, he lifts his whip, waving at you in greeting. Not far away is the village where he lives, smoke spiraling from chimneys, peaceful and prosperous. The sight of it all wipes the cares from your mind. This is cute. I like Cliff Hart's sweet. I like her. Perhaps this journey will be just fine. Oh no. no, it won't. No, it will not. I know it will not. And look, her tail's all like curled up. She's so excited. You're so old. You remember when people had to pay for minutes and people made phone calls? Yeah, I remember I was limited to the amount of text messages that I could have, and Verizon didn't let you text or send text messages to people that were on other cell providers. So stupid. It's so dumb. You know, those were ass, right? It barely worked too. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, perhaps this journey will be just fine. Yeah. We say that every time, I'm sure. Fade to black, and thus the train derailed, fell on the mountain, fell on an orphan, and we died at the end. GG. Oh, then we immediately go into a stage. It's called starting on a sour
Good
note. There's no,
fellows, let us think of happier things.
there's
If
no
I may,
shot.
How about something nice to eat after this operation?
So
Everything is under
true,
control.
Harold. So true, Harold. How about nice, something nice
Make
to
your
eat?
decision.
Oh, I don't know what. Oh wait, I haven't used your skill 2 yet.
Make your decision.
What does this
fast.
do?
Thy trampling of this hallowed ground
He
shall
froze his
beget
ass.
bitter rue.
Did that discount Snow Hunter yet? I need Snow Hunter discount. All right, whatever.
I
I'll just
have bait.
put you at. Whoa!
Set the trap. And
Is that your skill? What
wait.
was that wave of ice? Where did that come from? Put Aurora right there.
Appropriate terrain. Set the trap. And
Let's use the one I use. Still don't know what it
Wait.
does.
Make
It
your
does
decision.
damage?
Fast.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa,
Make your
whoa.
decision. Fast.
What are these symbols? What are these ancient hieroglyphs? Use my level 1 Gnosis on
Fine
him.
choice.
It's when people spawn in.
Whatever.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, so anyone to the left of it? Cast a skill. Okay. When deployed. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so you can drop people and do something. That's kind of cool. What's your
Not yet
block? You got 2 blocks.
For the snow shall bury this all.
Charge is pretty quick. What Matterhorn back there?
do you see the game?
Not
Make
you.
your thy trampling of this hallowed ground shall beget bitter rue.
It's kind of cool. Wait, will you do that
Great
too?
minds think
Wait,
alike.
some of them will do it twice? Did half of its health. So is that...
Awaiting orders.
I have an idea.
Why is she the only one getting cold? Someone attack her? Oh, she's not gonna get her skill up. Symbols are how many stacks of silver slash they got. I
Great
love that.
minds think
Silver
alike.
slash is such an awesome way to put it.
I'm raring to
Put you there for
Disrupt
fun.
my thought process.
Not disrupt my thought process. Did you kill Patriot before his info tab shows up? What? Yeah, pull those little dogs over for fun. Snow Hunter, you have one job. And Praminix killed him.
Broken icicles. We've got a big one.
Look, there she is. Look at all the bells. Yahoo! I did it, guys. I did it. I did it. She's standing on ice. But was silverash not standing on ice? It's you guys. It's you guys. I saw you guys in Hortus. Or some of you, 2 of you. You little fox creatures. I love Uncharted 2. I've never played an Uncharted game actually. I would like to. They do seem pretty fun. Silver slash. Oh, there's that. They're not. They're squirrels. We got more flame tails. No way. It's you guys. It is you guys. They're little flame tails. It was Guide Ahead. I thought it was Hortus. Oh no, sorry. No, yes. No, my bad. Guide Ahead. Hortus was after that event. My bad. My bad. It's taking too long. Rotatos. Rotato rotado. I say. Keep it down, Sirius. You're interrupting my train of thought. What's to think about? Ensiodes has to hand his land over this time. Yucatan, your opinion? Is that the fella? I agree with Russ, but Sir Ensiodes won't just lie down and take it. At least you think before you talk, unlike your wife here. What? Oh, who exactly is this about? I'm surprised. There's 3 of them and none of them are playable? You, of course, my beautiful little sister. If only it wasn't for Arknights. Oh, I've heard that before. And his idiot farce facing off at anything to do with Carlin. I didn't want to fall out with Ensiodes this soon, that's for sure. People like Ensiodes are a handful. Even if he croaks, he'll be sure to put us on the brink too, at least. Not to mention, something tells me he won't accept his sorry lot, and it's telling me loud. Got headphones on. The Ashine altar is... Ashine altar. I forgot. I never even like looked at what her kit does actually. NPC jail in Yerag is full, and they will shove more people in. Oh my god. So whoa, we got 3 of them already. Quickly learn about why people are so pissed about her being the welfare. Well, I mean, I did think it was random that she was there in the first place, but I'm not upset with Ashine altar for a big anniversary event. In my view, I feel like I'm gonna like her. Serious. Ratados. Said keep it down. It's not serious. It's not serious. It's serious. Serious. Should have been the welfare for a nasty event. Wait, who was welfare for a nasty event? No, we got what's his name? All right, Lizard Man. Skybox, yeah. The lizard in a bag. What? What I already forgot his government name. You never called him Skybox in the story. Was the boy making the banner 5-star? No, but what about Cairn? Cairn was the best character in that event. Cairn was great. All right, so it's Ratados and Cirrus, and then I already forgot the other one. If you have something to say, you can go outside and then tell the mountains about it. Of course, I won't let you back indoors. Fine, I'll just shut up then. So happy to talk to yourself. Devotee. Sir Arktos of our arrives. Who's Arktos? I've heard this before. What the hell? Where have I heard Arktos before? You look like Leto. At the summit of Carlin in the winter, the frigid winds never rest. With a look in Arktos' eyes, the sound of his great axe as it drags along the ground in bursts come to fool people. It's as if the winds are his to bring. He gives similar vibes to what's her name from chapter 16. She was a cool character. I really like her. I'd read it. You're missing off. Cairn was the best in that entire story. So good. No, she looks like Leto. I obviously don't want to look it up, but I've heard Arktos before. I don't know. Walking and dragging an axe is crazy. Look who's here, Arktos, my fine friend. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ensiodes. Who am I to answer that? I thought you would have bumped into each other outside and settled everything there. That way I wouldn't need to be tormented in here, and I could go home happy. How surprising that someone could even torment you, Ratados. Of course, I've got torment to the nines. Such as more and more people in my territory wanting to work for a living at Ensiodes instead. Okay, so there. All right, hold on. So just to make sure that I'm understanding the situation. of like power. So the squirrel family, these are the ones, they're the ones that are technically like on the throne. They're the ones who are overseeing the territory. It was previously the silverash family, but they are no longer in power, and they instead are running the Carlin Trade Company, and that's how they still maintain some level of power. And then I don't know who this guy is. I believe that's where we're at, because they were the ones that showed up at the event in like the world's leader event in Laterano. So, and there's a throne in the back, so we shall see. Such as more and more people in my territory wanting to work for a living at Enciotes instead. Or Gulo, the most able officer you have, not showing up today. Why? He caught a cold. Santa, exactly. And another one. I can't tell. This guy like could be kind of old, but also could be like 30. Yarag's sturdiest soldier catching a cold. That's no good omen. Looks like we'll need the man under Enciotes to give him some treatment. Gnosis, that one. Gnosis? His boyfriend? He'll get better on his own. Fine, fine. No good deed of mine goes unpunished. Seeing as you're here, looks like we're just missing Enciotes now. A 3 o'clock chime has not yet sounded. Is him? This is the reveal? I see I've kept the two of you waiting. Sir Enciotes and the Great Elder arrive. There's a mystery. Why are the two of them together? What? Who was that? I didn't even get to look at him. I was distracted by the cat dude. Khajiit. The Khajiit. The Khajiit has wares. Enciotes, don't tell me you were praying to the Sanctus before coming to this meeting. There he is. All right. We'll deal with the elephant in the room in a little bit. Look, there he is. There he is. It's our anemic guy. And he got his bird. He's got a bird with him. Far from it. I met the Great Elder along the way and had a few words with him. Great Elder, you first. Khajiit, as where if you have coin. Khajiit. Hold on. I've heard that line so many times, but I want to hear it again. I doubt I'll be able to. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Just a single ware.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Khajiit. I don't think I have the raspiness in my voice.
Wares. Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin. It's from Skyrim. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. A fine courtesy. Yo, who are you? Who are you? I don't care about all these other D-Gen. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care about you. Who is this sheep lady? And Flametail. New Flametail doesn't even have shoes on. This one has high heels on and headphones. She looks cool. I want the sheep lady. I want to know who she is. Another NPC. Oh my god. You just sound like Gotham's on fire. What's up, Stormy? I don't remember the sheep lady. Well, here she is. Is it him versus everyone? The entrance to the hall slowly shuts, the air inside settling down in an instant after. The Great Elder sits straight in the middle. Arknights and Ratoda stand to one side and Enciotes to the other. The gulf of difference is stark. I don't know. He's kind of aura farming, bro. Look at the jacket. Look at the cane. Where's his bird, though? Where's his bird? He's got his tail wrapped around his leg. I bet that feels nice. Former Tree Clan councils always had us sit together, talking of the year's crops of affairs, of whose house had done more, and of whose required assistance after blights of snow. I had not foreseen such a topic at today's council. Oh, you really want to grill Enciotes about that? No need for such aggression, Arctos. As the Great Elder said, the Tri-Clan Council should be no place for us to blame and reproach each other. Mimpy, welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up, what's up? How are you doing? I wonder if you've heard about the pot and the kettle, Enciotes. Enough, enough. Given we are all here, we shall commence this meeting of the Tri-Clan Council. Or what about the sheep lady? I can't. D-Gen does look fucking cool over there. And this is post. This is post Cashimere's tournament. D-Gen. That's tough. That credit where it's due. Irene better, but that is tough. By Yaragander. By Yaragander. By Yaragander. By Yaragander. By Yaragander. I presume all three are aware of the purpose of this council. I'm not. Tell me. On Mr. Arktos and Ms. Ratotos' proposal last meeting that the Silverashes would cede governing authority over the valleys and mining regions for the Pale Roaches and Browntails to then administrate. Okay, so are the brown... Which is which? Is it those respectively? Arktos' Pale Roach and Ratotos' Browntail? In addition, the Silverash's withdrawal from the Parliament of the Tri-Clan Council. They want them out entirely? Gnosis Edelweiss has been expelled from his post by myself. I believe both of you know this already. What did he do? What good does knowing that do? Gnosis is your aide. How could his actions not have been according to your instruction? If you think pinning the blame on him will let you escape punishment, then think again. Arktos, why come to such an arbitrary conclusion? Enciotes, there's much I can tolerate from you. You can open your factories in your territory, do your business, recruit your foreigners. That is your territory, whatever ghoulish form you twist it into. It's not my concern. Never should you have led your railroad to Carlin, bringing the copper stench onto Holy Earth, and your mining up to Carlin's foot, extracting resources in secret is beyond the pale. So it's his train. Question, did our man ever get tested for, you know? How long you stream for? How much longer? I don't know. Another hour and a half at least. Probably like halfway through. Oh, what do you take the ground of Carlin for? What do you take the land of Yaragander for? You even plotted against any inspection team so that they wouldn't investigate your factories. My subordinates are still bedbound for it. Is that what you want to say? That these are all the doing of that accursed Edelweiss and nothing to do with you? Damn, everyone's hating on Gnosis. Gnosis was once my most trusted partner, and I mistakenly gave him too much power. That's not true, bro. You're gonna make up sex in like 6 hours. For that, I'm deeply regretful. What of you, Ratotos? Is there really no leeway to reverse course between us? I'd really love to help you, Enciotes. After all, 6 whole years ago, it was me who paved your way back into this hall. Of course it hurts pushing you out again by my own hands. But in the end, when it's about all of Yarag, I just can't defend you. Though I believe the Browntails have benefited greatly from business in Turicum. Okay, so they're the Browntails. At least overworking more hours. Oh, whoa, wait. Probably not. I'm also quite tired. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for jury duty. Womp, womp, womp. Am I denying that? It's not just money in our pockets. We can reap the rewards with our subjects too. Who wouldn't be a fan? Only sticks in the mud like Arktos. But even though people talk behind my back thanks to it, crying witch about me, I still have a bottom line, Enciodes. I don't know what you read or learned in those 4 years you studied outside that drives you to abuse our trust to this point. I was wrong about you 6 years ago, Enciodes. I'll pay for that in time, but you're going to pay first. Ceding the valleys and mines under our jurisdiction as well as the silverash's seat at the Tri-Clan Council. These are your demands. Is it not an excessively high price? Carlin Trade has already stricken its then director in these affairs, Gnosis, off of its register. The company's growth policy has recently milded too. That much is plain to see. Too late, Enciodes. If this price wasn't high, how would you ever remember it? That was kind of tough. Oh, if you wanted to seek forgiveness, you never would have done any of this in the first place. But since you have done it already, then today, here and now, you must pay something for it. Are you handing over governance of the valleys and mines, or are you not? Are you seceding from the Tri-Clan Council, or are you not? That's kind of a lot, bro. Choose a fair point. No, that was a bar, dude. You know? Here we get tested for autism. He likes training. Louis, thank you for the hydrate. Give me a sec. All I have done up to now was for the development of Yarag. That it would worsen our relations with the Pale Roaches and Browntails to this present extent was never my wish. And from the exchanges I've just had with the two of you, I see this worsening is already unavertible and unredeemable. I somewhat foresaw it, but to arrive at this moment in reality, at this time of grievance and ultimatum in this hall, still fills me with sorrow. But I truly cannot bear to see a fissure arise in the three clans that govern Yarag together. Dissent in the three clans signifies dissent in Yarag. It signifies that Yaragander's people are soon to lose their collective homeland. Enciodes, if you truly thought so, if you truly ever thought so for even one moment, you would have sent yourself packing from Yarag back to your Victoria and been a worry less on Yarag herself. Arknights, I, Enciodes Silverash, am the head of the Silverashes. This means I must bear my responsibility for the future of Yarag and fulfill what is obliged of me. I don't know what makes you feel I should have stayed in Victoria. Is it because those days of only 2 clans in Parliament made you feel so much more powerful? Oh! Not to mention, my reforms in the years I've led the Silverashes are a done reality. The people of my territory haven't just gained from the way of life I've brought. They've continued to advance such lives by their own accord. Even if I leave, the machines will still work, and the trains on the tracks will still set into motion. Or do you truly believe that if I hand off the valleys and mines today and seize operations of those factories and railroads, that the people working there, the people benefiting from what it produces, will accede? That's your problem to solve, Enciodes. No, Ratodos, maybe you have an incredible trust in my problem-solving ability, but at base this is not a problem I alone must face. You wouldn't suggest that the Browntail subjects have never profited from any of these years Carlin Trade has done business? How many people have the Originium stoves kept going through the coldest winters procured from Columbia by Carlin Trade? There are no catastrophes in our mountains, but the ice and snow still claim lives. So how much did Carlin Trade modernize this place? How much of the hicks were they before, you know? It seems like his he's bringing big business up here to these mountains. What is so disgraceful about the herders' prods or the fertilizer that comes from Victoria? You brought about this situation today, including your constant embellishment of yourself. Now you're using that same situation to menace us shamelessly. Get it out. Say this is all your accomplishment. Say you're powerless to give those those of Yereg's self-sufficiency, that you're not afraid of to have them mocking you. You, head of the Silverashes. You? Is the head of the Silverashes? You, is this true? Wrong, Ratodos. Temenis is the bluff of one who lacks confidence, while I am only recounting the truth. You deem Carlin Trade as a menace to Yereg. That in itself is a mockery beyond the heavens. Keh. You've got some gall by the sound of it, Enciodes. I remember. You've been good at talking this sort of talk ever since you were young. Don't waste your breath, Enciodes. Today you will... Would I not hand it over today, General Gulo would have directly assumed control of the valleys, having been stationed close by long ago. You got married into the clan. What? That's crazy. Who'd you marry, Silverash? His mom? Don't be so quick to resort to force, Arktos. I can make commitments and decisions accordingly to your proposals. Conflict has been far from my intent up until now. As the head, I will not put up with any losses either. But if it's for putting this grievous state of affairs in check for the alliance of the 3 clans of the Snow Mountains, then in the capacity of Yeregander's people, the Silverashes can make concessions. I am fully able to offer the valleys and mines with both hands. What's he planning? All 3 of them. What's he plotting here? You're serious? You can say a fine line, Enciodes. There's no one here who will be taken in by your drivel, whatever that word is. Hence why I say, Arktos, don't rush. Impetuousness will be your weakness. Guardian Axe of Yeregander, most pious soldier of Yereg. I can accept these conditions you two have devised, but it will not be handed to the pale roaches nor the brown tails. Then to whom do you give it? What, Yeregander? Completely correct, Arktos, my most faithful people of the Yeregander. Every inch of territory of the Silverashes, and of you all too, is fundamentally accorded to us by Yeregander's trust. We merely supervise it in Yeregander's place. Hold on, you can't be... It's as you imagine, Ratodos. I've decided I will hear your demands and give the Silverashes valleys and mines in whole to the Vinebead Court for the Saintess to handle its factories and pits. Oh. I thought your sister doesn't like you, though. What? So as to avert conflict between the 3 clans, Yereg ought to have a leader who can hold the faith of both the 3 clans and the Snow Realm citizens at once. Though we've managed, I believe that having a Vicar of Yeregander take control of Yereg once again, as in times past, is a fair and reasonable thing. Does he wear eyeliner? His eyes are very pretty. I imagine that peacefully settling this issue, peacefully partitioning the Silverashes' assets, and peacefully avoiding a direct clash of the 3 families is what we hope for by all rights. Ratodos, Arktos, I can give up my valley and mines on this one condition. What do you think? A spell of silence. The attending nobles look amongst each other, trying to comprehend what purpose lies within the words. I agree. I'm trying to see what purpose lies within the words. And I want to know where the sheep lady is. Where's the sheep lady? I only sound the scratching of the transcriber's pen, but that freezes too a few short seconds later, hung in the atmosphere. The first to break the silence is a pencil as it carelessly clatters to the ground alongside a stunned gasp from an unknown someone. Immediately, consciously low murmurs of discussion arise, one after another, as if a pan of rostel is in lowly heated oil. They ganged up on him and he still came in and stunted on them. Master negotiator. No, sis! Why does everybody hate him? What the fuck did he do? Talkative noblewoman. Look, it's the man from the Edelweisses. Whoa, this is a crazy design. Look at this dude. Scathing nobleman, that Gnosis cur has the nerve to show his face here. I spit on him. What did my man do? Had that haircut. I mean, he's just a little emo boy. Good word, he's turned this way. Ha, see the look in his eyes. Heavens knows why Mr. Enciotes ever gave him such great responsibility when his parents clearly plotted. Shush it now. You'll anger Urigander if you speak of these things atop Carlin. Though you have to admit his happy days are at an end. Mr. Enciotes obviously couldn't tolerate his conduct 1 second longer. Really? Did Mr. Enciotes finally pull him from his post? Yes, didn't you know? At the council last month, he removed him from his office on the spot. He's already out then. That's wonderful. His numbers was long up. Where's he going? Is he about to jump off the cliff? What? Monch? Who's this? Monch was mentioned earlier. You look like Angelina, kinda, sorta. Your name is Monch. Emo. I want to give her a Valley Girl accent, but she looks so emo. Look at her. She looks so cool. Emo Jelena should have been our welfare. She's got crossbow. What the fuck kind of name is Monch? Emo Valley Girls are real? All right. Like Cernosis? Oh wait, hold on, but Moomoo's gonna show up in this arc later. That's fine. All right, well, I'm warned that we should not converse on these occasions. Like, yes, my apologies. Only I received an urgent message. The train carrying Rhodes Island's delegation is almost at Carlin's foot already. And like, you had some interest in this company. Did you want to go and meet them? The Snow Realm has reached a major juncture. If their external forces there have been drawn in, then I'll naturally meet them when the time comes. No need to go out of my way. Besides, I'm merely an employee on probation now. What position do I have as a pretext to meet them? I don't know, chill guy. Too excited, be more emo. I can't. I don't know how to dial that one back at all. Like, sir? Like, it really was disappointing to see how Enciotes acted, ejecting you as a figurehead just to appease the other two clans. Her hair is so big. Appease. Enciotes' thoughts are by no means as simple as that. I've heard Rhodes Island really did succeed in slowing the exacerbation of Encia's neuropathy. Yes. And they do, in fact, have the resources to win the Silverash's favor. But the attention of Enciotes is both a blessing and a curse. No easy judgments yet. Like, you mean there is no extraneous meaning to what I said? Anyhow, presumably those in the company must have applauded and cheered, the same way those two dilettantes did just now, hearing I was gone. Like, none of them understand your worth, Cernosis. She's got a little drone thing. She looks like she'd be a playable character. Just gotta insert the likes into your emo voice instead of trying to emo your Valley Girl. Like, none of them understand your worth, Cernosis. Sigh. Using the word worth to describe a person implies that a person can be weighed. You can step on a scale, bro. Sir. By now, Enciotes should have proposed his idea for the Saintess to lead the Tri-Clan Council. The meeting hall at this moment should be utter chaos. Enciotes, in the end, this is the step you took after all. I feel like that voice isn't even all that far off from what Gnosis's English voice actually sounds like. Like, you're the one who understands Enciotes the most. Only you can stand in the way of his ambitions. I like Monch. I want to see what she's about. The wind's picked up. It's going to snow. A massive snowflake sticks against Gnosis's shoulder, only for the frigid wind to pitilessly immediately blow it off. Urag snowstorms are far from rare. They only need the clouds to gather thick enough, waiting just for a turning point. And once the equilibrium of the air that supported those clouds is smashed and loses its bracing power, Ensiodes seriously mean for the Saintess to become Yarek's queen? Impossible. This is Ensiodes we're talking about. But he seems so serious about those ideas he spouted just now. No matter how you put it, think how incredible it'd be if Yarek could unite under the Saintess's leadership. Yarrigander's land really should return to Yarrigander. The whispers amongst the bystanders come together, and momentarily the roar of the wind outside the window is covered by the voices. I love this background though. It's very Nepal or Tibetan. Someone had said like Switzerland or Sweden. I don't know much about like them, but I know a little bit about like Tibetan stuff, and this gives those vibes. Along with some of the outfits, specifically the religious figures. Yeah, it's cool. All the like wood and like all the little details, especially like when you can see the throne and like little wall panels and ceiling and stuff too. And Ensiodes, do you have any idea what you're saying? I'm clear as could be. Let us lay everything out in the open. I originally held that so long as results were had and the Silverash's sincerity was clear to you all, you would discard your prejudices and hand in hand with me lead Yarag forward. The word Shisagata is Swiss, I'm pretty sure. What? Sagata. Monstrous fur-clad carnival figures from the Lochkin Valley of the canton of Valais, Switzerland. What the hell? So is it just both of them shoved together then? No bias, yeah, sure. It's mostly Switzerland in terms of geopolitics, but the architecture is very much Nepal, Tibet. Okay. It's an interesting little mashup, but I guess like I don't know, you're not gonna have multiple snowy mountainous regions, so I suppose. If the three clans could act together, then regardless of any difference in earnings, a country's stance upon foreign trade versus a company's stance upon foreign trade. A country's stance upon foreign trade versus a company's stance upon foreign trade are completely divorced concepts, and the results obtained will be a world apart. Maybe my pace was too fast and led you to believe instead I was planning to submissively hand Yarag to outsiders. As if you weren't, Ensiodes Carlin is not your theater to act in. Yarrigander will punish you for every lie you've spewed. In that case, that Carlin still permits me to stand here is my greatest proof. Leave it at that. I know full well I can't change your thinking, but I don't plan to alter Carlin trade policy because of your short-sightedness either. Carlin trade values Yarag's mines and factories, but they aren't the totality of the company. Letting them bring the company into stasis is far less worth it to me. If we let an eye for an eye go any further, then in the long run we'll have spent excessive energy on uniting our views, and it'll have given outside threats a chance to hijack. Yo, welcome in, Raiders! Yo, nah! Welcome in, Raiders! What's going on, Raiders? Welcome in. If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're Silly Pink Hair Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently, we just started the Break the Ice story, so good timing, good timing. How's it going? What are you guys up to? What's up, Tsukahara? How's it going? Welcome back. How you doing? Yona, how is Enfield? Yo, we're streaming Enfield again on Thursday. We haven't I have not played Enfield in a number of days at this point, so I'm much behind. But I will be going for Mifu. I will be gambling for Mifu. And Bluey brought to my attention that PayPal works on Enfield again, so we will be gambling. Choose 1.3. The area is really pretty. Oh, nice. I'm I don't know what part we are at. We are in terms of updates. Maybe 1.1 or 1.2. We're still with Tong Tong. We're with Tong Tong. I think we just did something with her brother and Ardashir. That's right. That's around where we're at with the bridge. Yeah, the bridge and the big wheel. That's where we left off. I miss seeing my wife, Ardashir, bro. Oh, I gotta obliterate that twink. Still 1.0. No way. What? That's crazy. I didn't know I was that far behind. I thought it was at least into the first update. I miss my wife, Tails. But welcome in, welcome in, everybody. I hope you had an awesome time hanging out with Yona. I hope you guys had a great time with Enfield. Yona and anyone hopping in from the raid, if you guys get to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. But thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Like I said, we're starting the break the ice story. So you know, silverash on the screen, our boy, Bridges 1.1. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Because like I'm not doing any story off stream, and I would like to be like mostly caught up. My goal will be to catch up, because I haven't been able to do any of the events either without being caught up on story, which is always really frustrating. So I would like to catch up, but I don't know. Enfield always takes a little bit of a backseat compared to regular Arknights, you know. Somehow it works, but no one knows. One day Ardashir will be playable, right? Yeah, like other games of the sort will let you do the events. Like I know like Star Rail will be like, hey, you probably should do the story, but it's you can do the event if you want to. Catching up just to get hit by CC. Oh, screw that. No way. I forgot to come out with CC. Oh man, I gotta get back to grinding. I don't think I have a monthly pass anymore. I think I probably let like 50 sanity things go expired. I'm screwed. No worries, Ivy. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm trying to stay on top of it. Yeah, I'll try and do better. I'm a little behind on Star Rail story too, actually. I'm like an update behind. But okay, I'll catch up. So it's like, I don't know what those are like 4 or 5 hours each generally. I assume Enfield's probably around the same. Better not become playable. If I get his ugly ass, I'll get to erase my account. Just don't pull for him. Oh, I know, because he could show up. I forgot. Damn. Well, they have that vampire guy coming out. He looks cool. Let's say become Yarag. That's fair. That's fair. Well, for whatever it's worth, we won't be streaming any more regular Arknights until like next Monday earliest. So a little time to catch up. If you got a VOD squad it, no sweat. I appreciate it though. I've given did I read this line? Yeah. I feel like then in the long run, we'll have spent excessive energy on uniting our views, and it'll have given outside threats a chance to hijack. Like you, this is in no way what I want. Therefore, I ultimately resolved to hand over all executive power to the Saintess. That's such an interesting approach, my man. I don't know if that's going to pay off for you. You know? Face looks like a mosquito. I actually like I like all the designs in Enfield for the most part, especially the NPCs. Or like all the NPCs are good too. It will be for the Saintess to determine. I can accept this arrangement, and I believe all present can too. A heap of nonsense. Who would believe words like these from someone trampling on the faith of Yaragander? Trampling? I know that's how you see it. Many harbor prejudice towards the change Carlin trade has brought. But labor is the very foundation on which Yarag was stood. No worries, you want to take care. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for the support and raid. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time or see you later. Forget not that should they still have work at noon, the Browntails peoples pass on kneeling in prayer to Carlin. And if things are busy, they certainly do not take the monthly visit to Carlin to hear the teachings. Ha, and Siodes pulling some ham-fisted straw man like this isn't one bit persuasive. What next? Are you going to say that everything you've done to Carlin is by Yaragander's counsel? Yaragander, page 1, line 1. Her tears are the ice eternally unmelting, her back the unbreaking mountain, her breath the cold wind of winter, her smile the warm light of spring. When she awakes, shall the mountains summon her, and the sky cast down lustrous spectra. No one has ever said that the holy mount can truly stand for her. He has such an interesting way of speaking. He looks like bootleg puzzle for me. Damn. Tail Cane and Arch are cool. I don't know. I think he has like a little bit of like a softer face than Puzzle, but I can see it. Mount Carlin's uniqueness is owed to the Vine Bead Court being situated on it. If you denounce me for harm of the Vine Bead Court's interests, I will readily concede that. Besides, I have brought my full good faith. And in addition, those who toil will hold power, and those who idle will suffer. I have never gone against her teachings. This is a very long opening story, though. Utter tripe! The Vine Bead Court is Yeragander's representative upon this land, and the saintess of the Vine Bead Court, her Terran speaker. How do you think you can change this with a mere few utterances? Great Elder, will the Vine Bead Court suffer these wild lies? Khajiit. Naturally, I have to protest what Mr. Ensiodes says. However, day in and day out, the scholars wage countless disputes over interpretations of her words. The Vine Bead Court is not a place of outlawed dissent by any means. Who is right and who is wrong? Far be it from you or me to have the final say, Arctos. He's maintained his composure throughout this entire, dare I say, like, is it even a negotiation? Everyone else has lost their cool, so he clearly anticipated this tomfoolery. Page 3, line 5. In the beginning, Yerag had but one untamed settlement, so until she lifted her head from amidst the mountains. This time, following Ensiode's start, some nobles present notably begin to recite alongside him. These religious freaks. She became as human and lived in survival with the untamed, yet they feared her might and honored her as divine. More came to gather at her side, and so was Yerag born, and she, its first ruler. Under her guidance did Yerag flourish and thrive in bountifulness. Arctos, tell me, what does page 321, line 1 say? After she held the kingdom for 3 centuries, there came one sudden day when she passed the ruler's title to her helper and vanished amidst the blizzard. Henceforth, Yerag was given unto the people's hands. Everyone, we are all of Yerag and all her people. It is exactly as I said before. If there is someone able to determine how we should proceed, then it is not I, nor you, nor Ratados. Very much has the common cool composure, yeah. I kind of expected that though, right? Like it's not necessarily coming as a surprise, but it is cool to see actually in practice here. I also don't get the vibe that he's particularly devout or religious. I think he just goes along with it out of necessity. I think if he was anything post Praminix incident, probably like quelled all that. This someone must be her speaker, the saintess. That we do not trust each other won't matter. The saintess will determine for us and show us towards the future. Or do you mean to admit somehow that you don't trust the saintess to make the fairest ruling, that you don't trust her speaker upon the land? In an instant, the attention of every noble there focuses onto Arctos. You! Ensiodes, how dare you? Ensiodes, if you're hoping this level of provocation will rouse any reaction in us, then that's far too disappointing of you. She has a lot of little like smirks and sassiness too. The Saintess was born a silverash, that we all know. Oh. Yuzu! Welcome in Raiders! So many raids today! You broke your last word. What the? Yuzu, welcome in Raiders! Welcome in Raiders! How's it going? If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're still a Pink Hair Prince Boy on the internet that we do Arknights. We read the story here. We're reading, we just started the Break the Ice story, so good timing. What's up? Arcoria, how's it going? Welcome back. Yuzu, how's it going? Johnny, what's going on? Welcome in. How you guys doing? How's your stream? What are you guys up to? Art, who'd you drop? Who'd you drop pregnant today? Stream sucked. Why? Thank you for getting those shout outs. Johnny, how are your Gamblos too? I drew Genshin characters and it sucked. Are you doing commissions? Are you doing are you doing commissions and someone's like, draw Genshin? You drew pregnant Johnny? I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Well, nice. That's good. I'm glad. For anyone, assuming they're still open, if anyone's interested in getting some damn good art commissioned, check out Yuzu's VGen. I'll hide them in Kava. All right. See, that's good. That's good. That's tasteful. That's good. That's good. Who designs film with hatred? I mean, I can get that. They're very complex for no reason. Try cosplaying them. Yeah, bro. Try cosplaying Hoyo characters. That shit takes forever. Strap in. I get that. I totally get it. Also, I'll however you say his name has a lot going on. Kava's not as bad, right? Kava's a little bit more modest. Suffering with my polls. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you at least end up getting Lucy though? Try cosplaying Timmy. Who's Timmy? Is this a D's nuts joke? Am I screwed? You think so? Oh no. Agreed. I remember when I tried to draw Jingyuan bro my head. That's cosplaying them pregnant. Hold on a second. Might be onto something. I cosplayed Dr. Ratio. That shit took a while. And he wasn't even that bad. Actually, I cosplayed the Herda too. That she has accessories. At a glance, but then you look closer. Okay, hold on. I do want to quickly say, Yuzu and anyone hopping in from the raid, if you guys get to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. Okay, I see his waist down is he is a... All right, first of all, I forgot how slutty this guy is. But yeah, he has a lot going on. My bad. Oh, his neck accessory too. Yeah, I think I was focused on his face. Arcoria, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Best to her to cosplay out. Do you mean it? I'm scared to wear that one to a convention. I don't think I will. But yeah, he's got a lot more going on. Yeah, very intricate designs. Did you draw his abs? Anyway, I look forward to seeing that finished product. Maybe I'll commission you to draw more Hoyoverse characters for fun. You get your character to draw them naked without extra fee. Just because it's easier? You even got her chest size right. True. We love flat girlies. We love flat girlies. It's a shame that Honkai Star Rail has only come out with 2 flat girlies and only one of them's playable. The other one being Pearl, who I hope is playable at some point because she's cool. Also going to make every artist hate themselves. Yeah, I feel like it's such a catch-22 for artists. Like, I don't know, you go to a convention and everything in Artist Alley, like so many people have like Hoyo characters because like they know, like, because like that stuff sells because it's popular, right? So a necessary evil. It makes you draw the one with the most trinkets to breed hatred. Do it just for fun, Arcoria. I'll fund it. I'll fund it. Also, Ian, sorry. So you said Ian doesn't read. We're the ones. We're holding down the reading. We'll read for you. Come. Let me tell you a tale. Let me tell you a tale of Break the Ice. And Snoopy, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you guys all hopping in. I'll commission Hoyoverse Yuri. Draw Herda and Ron May making out for me. How much do you charge? How much do you charge for Hoyoverse Yuri? I know that Snow Hunter's Yereg, but she's not in this story. That's all I was saying. Like, Degen isn't Yereg either, but you let her on. Is that Herda or the Herda? The Herda, not the dolls. Not the dolls. Now there's Harold, and I said I don't care. I'll bring Harold anyway, because I like him. I try anything, just make them naked, because I can't handle those Hoyo accessories. Incredible. I think you should say you should use that as a selling point. It's like, hey, You want an NSFW version? No extra charge. So good. Yuzu, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, if you got to do any sort of post-stream stuff, please, 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 do so. We're chilling in Yarag for a little bit here. This is you know, the very start of the story. Enjoy the most elaborate PR of a Genshin character as long as I don't have to draw their clothes. I know someone that would probably take you up on that. We'll be in touch. So they're talking about Praminix and Praminix, Silverash's proposal here. The Saintess was born as Silverash, that we all know, but her character is equivalently common knowledge. She is still Yarag Saintess from the moment she received the glory and duty of Yaragander. The people of Yarag have been witness to her every word and action. Her conduct has been impartial ever since she took up the title. As things stand, how can we be skeptical of her simply for her common birth? Ooh. It's like you just said, Yaragander was broad of heart and resolved to give Yarag's future to her people. But you, Ensiodes, choosing only now after all this time to bring up Yaragander, expounding on her virtue and benevolence, is that not out of some ulterior motive, really? See, I knew he wasn't the religious type. I'm just saying, take care, Yuzu. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you. Want some spicy stuff? Shows NSFW Mountain. Whoa! Crazy. Do it for the monies is worth it. It's worth it. Listen, Fire Emblem's $80 for some reasons, but we all have to buy it anyway. So I'll see you guys in Fortune's Weave. Anyway, to anyone just hopping in, Yarag has crazy NPC designs. This is nuts. We're early on too. We already got like what? Dust, you were keeping count, right? Isn't it like 5 or 6? Maybe even more? You were the one disrespecting the Saintess Ensiodes, coming in with sophistry to coerce and take advantage of her people. Yeah, like 6 or 7 or so. That's a grave accusation, Ratados. Far graver than your criticisms of Carlin trade. It seems our continuing this discussion further will only add to the maelstrom of conjecture. Given so, we may as well ask the Saintess to come here and we'll set things straight in front of her. No objections. With all 3 clans gathered here, I expect there won't be any room for your tricks. Well then, in the interest of fairness, may we trouble the great elder in our humble request of the Saintess? So be it. I'll go and ask her. Exercise patience, please. I'll take a quick recess. Ah! Is this the start to the year? Is this the start to the Yuri arc? Is this her girlfriend? Wait, hold on a second. Now hold on. I did those stages. I got questions. Is this doomed Yuri? Is this doomed tragic Yuri? Oh my god. Take her, Ivy. We'll see you later. Her tail looks so soft. Remember when the auto... She doesn't wear underwear, by the way. Remember, we found out. If you look at her E2 art and if the website that lets you zoom in a little bit zooms in all the way. I think it might be snowing outside. Kjar? What voice do we give her? I don't even know what she sounds like. Anything else you want the class to know? Not yet, but I'll keep you posted. I don't even know what she sounds like. What voice should we give her? What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Could just make her British, but I think I made Aurora British. Motherly with a touch of sass. Is this actually how she is, or is this some sort of fantasy here? I can see it though. She's very white. She's very white. I described her ENVA. Well, I'll have to clear a few stages until I can recruit her. What's so strange about that? The snow never stops falling on this mountain. Underwear leads to heat buildup. Heat leads to sweat. Sweat leads to frostbite when the winds hit. Is that true? Is that true? What's up, Sapu? She knows your sins. Look at her. I think she does. Yeah, she's got pretty blue nails. I got red nails right now. They're starting to fade off though. I'm gonna have to paint my nails again if I want to keep these good vibes going. Both. Something's different. So, Ensiotis proposes the three families hand their power to me for me to decide Yarag's future. I feel like she doesn't want that responsibility. No, no, no. Indeed. What do you think of it, Enya? It was old man. Well met, Great Elder. This is the first one. And the first story node, too. Enya, here you are. I imagine you've probably heard about the Assembly's affairs. If you mean the transferal of power, yes, I already know. There's been progress then, if you've come for me now. I wonder what these beads that they wear are. Because I saw like some have like multiple. Like I think Gnosis had 2 sets. Never since you were little, young one. It's reached the point where the clan's views clash like fire and water. Before this council convened, silverash gave me a hint or two that under the current situation, the plan he suggests may well de-escalate. Oh, that's what they were talking about when they walked in? It seems you don't approve of my actions last council after all, Great Elder. Enya, oh Enya. Come, child, look outside. Could you know the years it took for the frost and snow to finally cover these mountains? And could you know how many years had to pass for us to have this pure and holy summit where we stand? I understand, but her tears are the ice eternally unmelting, her back the unbreaking mountain, her breath the cold wind of winter, her smile the warm light of spring. If everything was Yarragander's gift, then why must Yarragander's people still fear the blizzard? The story is very long. Holy crap. Do we have individual story node word counts, by the way? Like, is this the longest story node in this damn event? In that respect, you and him do seem alike, yet different too. Pardon me? Nothing, just an old man thinking aloud. What you say is correct, Saintess. You've spent all your time atop this summit, and the mountains have bowed to Yarragander's speaker in turn. To think so is quite right. However, in snow, this is great, built up over so many years. How many of Yarragander's people would be buried should it ever collapse? To me, Yarrag's peace of mind has always come first and foremost. I trust, Saintess, that you are the same. It's about time. The three are still in the hall awaiting you. You cannot appear too soon, but I wouldn't advise you be too late either. Now is the perfect time. Was she nearby? Like, was she really close? May you both come this way, please. I got so many questions about her, but to be fair, it's my own fault. It's my own fault, but God forbid a bro do occur an event as it comes out, right? All right. It's still going. What's up, Moose? How's it going? How you doing? Yarrag's peace of mind. Letting the snow carry on, building underfoot, without a place for us to clear away. Will that be peace for Yarrag? Yarragander, I pray, watch over your people. I've seen this background. The Saintess arrives. In the wake of the blizzard sweeping the mountain, the clear, sharp bell strokes come as if from the heavens to the ears of Yarragander's people. Where she passes, no noble fails to stand, offering the most formal etiquette, chanting the most devout prayer. Ooh, that's a cool background shot. Yo, this looks like Fortnite building. frost and snow have fallen by your will to bring to Yerag blessings. She's here! Look! The family reunion. Yo, they haven't talked in forever. I play the scary, intense music. Saintess, it's been long. With your litany of occupations, you've neglected worship since Sir Enciotes. It truly has been long. I knew it. I knew he wasn't Mr. Devout. You requested an investigation of the valleys and mines prior, Saintess. I could not, of course, neglect that. Once all is settled and done with, I will personally lead a procession and worship to Carlin. Your faith in Narragander is apparent throughout. Why be so elaborate in proving it? That's a fine jest, great Saintess. I hear a sister of yours has come back to Yerag. How does she know? How does she know? Please will hydrate. How does she know? You're well informed, Saintess. She should be on the path to Carlin with an honored guest at this very moment. A guest? Indeed. Up till now, my sister has been receiving treat. He said my sister? Whoa, that's a little... Ooh. Bro. My sister has been receiving treatment at a medical firm called Rhodes Island for her neuropathy. For the coming grand ceremony, I've invited one of said firm's leaders to visit Yerag as a gesture of thanks. You care much for your sister, Sir Enciotes. Truly, it is admirable. You flatter me, Saintess. I presume you already know of my proposal. What do you think of it? What are Sir Arktos and Lady Ratoto's considerations? I, Arktos, with my faith in Yaragander visible to all, say that let alone merely having the Saintess be the mediator of the three clans. Hold it, Arktos. I could hand my position as head to her, and what shame would it be? He's like uber devout. And you, Lady Ratotos? Who could possibly say no in this moment? Who would dare say no in this moment? I bet Ratoto says no. For the great Saintess to be the arbitrator of the three clans in this present situation is indeed the best option. Damn! Rathalos! I understand. As the three clans' heads all submit to this and are willing to entrust themselves to me, I shall respond in kind to all and assume the duty of guiding Yerag. Lock in, Primanex, let's go.
I'm deprived of the chance to practice my surgery. A marvelous regret to have.
Oh my god, we did the stage like 2 hours ago. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I feel like I should pull up the story reader just to see the reading estimate, just to have that handy, you know? I like Ratatalos, but I think I like what was her sister? I like her little sister a little bit more. Hydrate. I just got redeemed. I already forget. It met him like an hour ago. All right, let's do Rattata Pokemon. Let's do B1 ST1, and then we'll see where we're at for time. EI ST1. When in Yerag, you find it difficult to turn down such hospitality, so why not have some fun for the time being? Sleepy as usual. Stop going to bed at fucking 3 a.m. Easy. Overworking time? We started a little early. We probably will reach overworking, but TBD. Depends on how long these stages are, right? You gotta balance it out a little bit. Now that this is settled, the three clans must start liaising frequently with one another. So he brought this forward knowing that they like literally wouldn't be able to say no, because that in itself would be would be disrespectful. So he basically said, if you're gonna try and bring me down, I'm gonna bring you down with me. So it was like 2 Sundays in a row. Well, just stop doing it. I don't know what to tell you. Stop being silly. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. today. Jury duty. I didn't even get selected. I got to watch the Nintendo Direct, so it was fun. It was fine. It was far away. It was like over an hour. It was like an hour away from me. So we must further discuss the specific of the transfer of power to the Saintess and what powers each family is allowed to keep. However, aside from this, the preparations the 3 of us must make for the ritual are equally important. Therefore, with the upcoming ceremony, I propose we seize the occasion and transfer our powers to the Saintess at the same time. Is there some sort of like formal thing that you guys have to do here? The ceremony and the transfer of powers are managed by different individuals. As such, both can be conducted at the same time. What's more, the ceremony also calls for the participation of the clan leaders. What do you think of the idea, if I may so ask? The decision has been made. It will happen in due course. My story reader asked me this correct. This one is about the same length, just a touch longer than the after that we just read. Holy shit. I know he had like a couple things pop up, but like, damn, that was long. Well, based on the word count from the spreadsheet, I assume it's like either fairly top heavy or quite hourglass shaped. This year's ceremony will also be a ceremony for the transfer of powers to the Saintess, huh? Guess we have something to look forward to. In that case, I will have my men draft the relevant documents and distribute them across Yarag. I am sure the masses will be rejoiced to learn of this. Is Silverash gonna get the credit for proposing it? Oh my god. Wait. Is something the matter? You can't hoodwink your way out of this, Enciodes. Who will manage the valleys and mines the next few days? Gnosis was in charge, but you had him fired. Who will take care of all that? I thought he was just put on probation, he said. Alright, I need a little bit of air. Yeah, I thought they put Twink Boy on probation. You needn't worry, Arknights. I hired an expert from outside Yarag. This expert will conduct a field investigation on the valley and the mine from a disease prevention perspective. It's us? The disease prevention perspective and construct a medical facility within Silverash territory. I will put this person in complete control of the 2 areas. Look at the time. The train should be arriving in Carlin right about now. If you 2 would like to meet the expert, you need only wait a short moment longer. We're gonna meet them and not recruit them to be operators? Oh my god. Some story nodes are quite short. Okay, cool. I don't know. Sometimes the like consistency is nice, but I don't know. Sometimes it is nice to just get like a really quick story and like feel like you're making a lot more progress. Enough of this nonsense. I have no idea who you hired and what you are planning with this medical charade. However, this so-called expert of yours will stay within my sight at all times. This is my guest you're talking about, Arknights. That's exactly why, Enciodes. You said the overmining was Gnosis' doing, and I couldn't care less whether that's the case or not. The way I see it, anyone you hire might as well be another Gnosis. We may be rid of one, but there will always be more. We're all Gnosis. We're all Gnosis. You want to leave your men in charge of the place? Fine, but you will have to show me what this expert is capable of. If your expert does well, then not only will they be your guests, Enciodes, I vow to welcome them with my warmest hospitality as my own guest. What's the matter? You were talking so big. Do you really need so much time to think? If everything is as you said, what is there to hesitate about? Or do you mean to tell us this person you hired is indeed another Gnosis here to do your dirty work again? Have we met Silverash yet? Or will this be the first time we're meeting him? He had courier deliver the letter. Bro's hands are really big. Got big meaty claws. The Pale Roaches have always been in charge of the Vinebead Court's security. Now that I've agreed to turn these lands over to the court, I cannot be more reassured that the Pale Roach is looking after them. That said, a word of advice, Arknights. You best be careful. Entertaining this guest of ours will be no walk in the park. Ha! Not a problem. There are no guests we Pale Roaches cannot entertain. Let us find out whether this guest is as stiff-necked as you. I think we're pretty chill. I don't know. I think we're fine. Gnosis. Munch. You're not Munch. Cyrus. Cyrus. Cyrus, I need you to look into this guest. Having me run your errands again? I'm not in the mood for your sharp tongue. Here. Yeah, I like her. She's silly. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Munch. Munch here. Like, Munch here. Such a dumb name. I love her. Get me a car. Like, of course. She's a Pokemon. Munch, munch, munch. Yucatan, go. Please watch your step, madame. Squirrel. Sheep! It's a sheep! It's a sheep! It's a sheep girl! Balace, what's your view on all this? Sheep girl! Bah. Damn, bro. Got a lot going on there. It was kind of cold in these mountains, Valais. I think we should huddle for warmth, don't you think? You know? I swear I don't remember. That's so mean of you. I'm afraid I'm not capable enough to see Enciode's intent. I don't blame you, but I certainly didn't expect that crafty woman Ratotos to agree to it. I don't get it. It's Matriarch Ratotos. I'm sure she has her ideas. All I know is that Silverash brat has to be planning something. And he may sound like he has a point, but I will never believe anything he says so easily. Tell Gulo to invite Enciode's guest over. We'll figure out what to do later. Who's Gulo? At first I thought she was a moth. Didn't see the horns back then. A moth would have been so cool. Wait, hold on. Do we, besides W, do we have any other like insect characters? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I could be just blanking. A moth would be a really, really cool operator, though. I want to know who Gulo is. Just so, basically, all the NPCs are so interesting here. Yes, sir. Closest is Manticore Scorpiotail. What race is Manticore? Is Manticore going to be considered? Is Manticore considered a snake, or is she considered a sarcas? I don't know if I've ever looked. So is Valais running recon? Cliffhard! Ah, look at it! Is a Manticore. She's a Manticore. Oh, okay. So she's her own race? Very interesting stuff there, Manticore. Man, top tier bad names. I've only seen 2 of them. Man, I didn't expect it to start snowing the moment we got off the train. She looks like she's about to cry. Doctor, let's wait till it stops before we head up the mountain. Okay, that's some heavy snow. Snowball fight, who's in? Snowball fight, who's in? Huh? Actually, that sounds like fun. But we still have a long way to go. We should save our strength. It's kind of a pain to get to Carlin right now. I hope the train will take us all the way to the foot of the mountain one day. We may call this the Carlin Railway, but there's actually a stretch of distance from the station to the foot of the mountain where we aren't allowed to build anything. They still aren't allowed to build anything there? Sounds like it's going to be difficult then. We're talking we could do a very rare stuff. There's a couple. I remember when we were doing Arknights Wordle consistently, which God, I don't think anyone's done that in forever. There were some rare races that we had seen. There's a lot of resistance to the idea. I'm not too sure about this stuff, but I don't think it's going to be easy. A lot of the people here insist on walking every single step up Mount Carlin, thinking to do otherwise would be unfaithful, but I don't think Yeragander would mind. We Yerag folk always keep faith in our hearts. How would taking a train straight to the mountain change any of that? Courier? So Enciones has always wanted to have the railway go straight to Colwyn. The last lands up ahead belong to the Pale Roaches. So Arctos would never let him build any tracks there. Half a year ago, there was even a bit of tussle between General Gulo of the Pale Roaches and Gnosis. Gulo's also with Pale Roaches? We played so much the ops started repeating. Yeah. Arknights Wordle, yeah, it's a thread in the Arknights channel. You can bring it back. Or doing it again. With Gnosis. Oh, right. I haven't heard anything about him for a while. Is he doing okay? No, he just got fired. He was fired because of that scuffle. One of the reasons Sir Enciones invited a doctor here was because he wanted a doctor to fill his role. Huh? How come no one told me that? Doctor, did anyone... Hey! Whoa, 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 wait. What's the matter? Who are you people? We gonna meet Gulo? Obediencia, get behind me. Courier. Whoa! Gulo? Look at his fingers. Yo, you could take him and drop him right into Tong Tong's gang in Enfield and he'd fit right in. Like he has the same exact fit as the I don't even remember what they're called. Gulo. Gulo, Gulo, the Gabagulo. Hey. On Sir Arctos' orders, I'm here to extend the Silverash's guest, Benny Bloom, an invitation to the Arctos estate. You're bringing all these soldiers along to invite our guests to your place? What kind of sick joke is this? This place belongs to my family, the Silverashes. General Gulo, you may work for the Pale Roaches, but I suggest you don't do anything out of line. I see you're here as well, Lady Encia. You'll have to pardon me for my intrusion. I'll cut to the chase. Dr. Benny Bloom is the Silverash's guest, and you aren't bringing anyone along on your way home. Not on my watch. Yo, talk to him. Relax, Lady Encia. Sir Arctos only wanted to invite the esteemed guest to pay our humble abode a visit. As if my brother would agree to something that unreasonable. Not to worry, Lady Encia. Your brother, Sir Enciones, has already given his approval. I don't think he did. Almost a double-digit NPCs, not even 2 stages in. Yeah, we've done 1 stage. It's crazy. I think we are at 10, unless you counted the sheep and when you counted 8 earlier. Velias there. And did you count like the old Khajiit man? Because like I don't know, we could be pretty liberal with that definition. No way. It's true. Also, Lady Encia mentioned the ownership of the land here. This isn't Silverash territory no more. From now on, this land belongs to the Divine Bead Court. Come again? Twice. What's the meaning of this? First, it's the reason the doctor was invited here. Then it's the ownership of the lands. What else are you keeping from me? Sorry, Lady Encia. Twice, come on. What's happening? Why are they leaving her in the dark? Poor Clifford. Didn't count the randos, but because she has where must be counted. Good. Okay. Which one of you is Benny Bloom? Push Sharp forward. Sharp, you go. It's me. It's him. Definitely ain't me. Should I just say it's him? I don't want to. It's definitely not me. It's him. Point to Sharp. Point to Sharp. Yeah, it's him. It's that guy. It's me. Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm looking for someone in a hood. Then why'd you even ask the question? No, wait, it's gotta be you. We almost had him. Nah. Bamboozled. Blue, thank you for the hydrate. Tricked me, did you? Breathes in a long sigh. We almost had him, Sharp. Easy now. Wait, don't make trouble here. Easy now, if you say so. We almost had him, Sharp. We gotta practice a little bit. We gotta get you a hood that you can pull up and down. Don't move. Hands off your weapons. Last warning, no funny moves. You don't seem very happy about our arrangement. Know your place outside us. Sir Octos gave you an invitation. Most people are never so lucky. You dare act so impudent knowing that's an esteemed guest who stands before you. Is that silverash? You hear footsteps accompanied by dull metallic clanking sounds. An impressively tall woman walks towards you. Is this D-Gen? Ah! Immediately, everything falls silent. The Yerag soldiers surrounding you put away their weapons and step aside with timid looks on their faces. She just stunted on all of them? They're all like, nah, I'm good. They're like, yeah, no, we're good. She takes a quick glance at all of you, briefly pausing as her gaze lands on the elite operator standing next to you. Tim. The moment their eyes meet, they put their hands on their weapons by pure instinct. I assume you will do whatever it takes to get this doctor to pay your visit today. We have our order. So many characters already. Oh my god. And such a wide range of voices. We have our orders, and Sir Enciodes give his approval. You shouldn't have a problem with that. Relax, I'm not here for you. Enciodes asked me to escort you home. DJ Brecker, did my brother really... Correct. I'm here to receive our guests for Enciodes. I've done that now. And you'll hand me over to these guys straight away? That's right. Don't smile at me. Are the two of them gonna fight? Please, go on. Looks like Sir Enciodes is so busy he doesn't have the time to come fetch the doctor himself. Correct. Put your weapon down. I would rather not offend our guest's bodyguard in any way. What? It's part of my job to carry a weapon at all times, and you're not my boss. Oh! Enough, Sharp. No bloodshed here. I'm the doctor's bodyguard. Wherever the doctor goes, I go. My instructions are to invite the doctor and the doctor alone. It's okay, Sharp. You go stand by somewhere else. You say so. Doctor, are you seriously going? He's crying. Don't worry. This isn't your fault. Hell yeah, this sounds like fun. Oh, and I'm always so tempted to do all the whimsical ones. Hell yeah, it's crazy. Do you think that'll... I don't know. She's kind of distraught, right? Maybe that will cheer her up. Hell yeah, this sounds like fun. Doctor, stop grinning. You're reminding me of my brother. And why are you going along with this? I don't get it. I tried to cheer her up. There's already been a bunch. We had the snowball fight one earlier. Ulo. You do well to treat our guests better than that. Say please. I think she just threatened him. Doctor of Rhodes Island, please follow us to the Pale Roach estate. The Black Knight is so well-mannered. We know! She knows we know. Oh. 3-time champion of the Cashmere's Major. The Lithanian warrior who needs not use arts. Your name still has legs in Cashmere's. Who was trying to say that? Who was trying to say that Dijon is from... Yerag. She's from Lithanian. Your name still has legs in Cashmere's. I think 3-time champion of the Cashmere's Major. Because we just read those stories. I'm just Enciodes' bodyguard. Give him my regards. I will. Lead the way. Looks like I'm working overtime again. Or Sharp. Turicum Daily, Extra Edition. Breaking news. At the Tri-Clan Council that just concluded, the Vinebead Court and the clans have come to a shocking understanding regarding the Carlin mine in question. To resolve the differences between the families and to better drive Yarag's development, the clans have all agreed to turn portions of their authority over to the Saintess, and according with the teachings of Yaragander. Moreover, the clans have all agreed to fully assist the Saintess in her role as the leader in service of leading Yarag towards a better tomorrow. All right, I'm pretty interested. The setup's been pretty neat so far. There's enough questions that are had. Enciodes. You're home, Encia. You've traveled far, my dear sister. Enciodes, why? Slow down. Why did you hand the doctor over to the Pale Roaches? I need the doctor to carry some of Gnosis's responsibilities for me. And as you know, the relationship between Carlin Trade and the Pale Roaches has been tense. Arctos demanded that the doctor operate under his supervision, and it's a reasonable ask. And why didn't you tell the doctor? Not even I knew about this arrangement. It happened after I had the invitation sent out. But still, I know Rhodes Island saved you, and I know you think very highly of the doctor. Trust me, Encia, I think of the doctor no less highly than you do. If the doctor comes to harm there, the Pale Roaches will pay the price. No, Enciodes, I'm not just a silverash. I'm an employee of Rhodes Island. I have a responsibility to ensure the doctor's safety. Leave that to me. You've grown up, Encia. Aw. Let's do this then. Matterhorn. Matterhorn! He's not white anymore. They corrected him. Sir? Have someone keep an eye on what's happening over there. What's happening over there? As soon as the doctor begins work in these valleys and mines, you may take Encia to see the doctor. Got some vitamin D. Finally, bro. He needed it. He was so pale before. Very good, sir. Most literate man on Terra, and they gave him a typo. Rite of passage, I fear. Enciodes. Go, Encia. Rest well. All right. The heart. What's the matter, Horn? Master, about the doctor. Matterhorn, make sure Encia is safe. I will. Matterhorn seems like a good boy. It's useless, you know. She isn't the kind of girl we can keep inside the house. This is such an interesting dynamic. Like, how the fuck did you get here? How did you end up here? Why are you here? I don't get it. Why are you like, you know? 3 champions was enough. I'm gonna go be a bodyguard for random white dude in the mountains. Like, what? I'll keep an eye on her. I need you on standby. So be it then. Speaking of which, how much do you know about this doctor of Rhodes Island? An excellent scholar of outstanding professionalism who understands the profits that Rhodes Island will see from working with me. That the doctor so quickly got the grasp of the situation and accepted the arrangement shows that I was correct in my assessment. Why do you ask? That's true. We are quite perceptive, intuitive, insightful. I don't think this doctor is merely a scholar, great at sniffing things out, no doubt, and much more so than you expected to. As besides, this doctor sends you regards. Yeah, the Lannisters send their regards. You think the doctor foresaw all this? I sense not a bit of surprise under that hood. Not only did this scholar of yours understand the situation completely, there's never even a hint of astonishment, and I must emphasize that. What's more, apparently my reputation precedes me. We're the knower. Dr. Glaze, exactly. Looks like our friend came prepared. Trust my intuition, Enciodes. I have an eye for people. You might have made yourselves an enemy with this move of yours. Oh, an enemy. No. If the intel I gathered in your description are correct, then the doctor will become my dearest friend. Or should I say I will become the doctor's dearest friend? Chester? Who the hell is it? Who are you? Another one? Are you another family member? Yeah, what are you, the cousin? Chester? Sir Anciotes, it's time for your meeting. Let's go. Chester? NPC after NPC after NPC after NPC. There's my twink nerd. Will you sell me his hot fries? Yeah, bro. $6 and change for a big bag of his fries. Remember that one time that I was like, oh, vodka recommended these. I'll get these. And then I had a stomach ache. I remember. Literally, as I'm not pulling another party bag. Bro, don't do it. No. What's Gnosis doing here? He never showed his face at meetings like this. Bro, everyone hates him. What? I didn't know this guy was such a... Why they hated him. Chester the Fester. Straight up fested it. They banged though. I got the mild ones. I think I had to do the whole bag, right? I think I downed the whole bag. I don't know. I don't eat too many like junk food snacks. I did buy Pringles this weekend, surprisingly. I never even go down that aisle. I never go down the chip aisle at the grocery store. But I was like, you know what? I'll grab some Pringles. And then they were on sale. So I got two. So I got two things of Pringles. My ones, they only come in one heat level. What am I thinking of then? Are you lying to me? Hold on. Maybe I'm thinking of something else then. Are you sure? No. Oh, maybe it's ranch. Maybe it's the ranch flavor. Is that really the only other one they had? Oh, no, it's chili cheese too. I feel like the bag was blue. It must have been the ranch one. Sorry. Aniko Tori, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, the ranch ones. Didn't even get the hot fries. Listen, I don't like spicy things. We've been over this. We've been over this. I'm much too Caucasian for that. Of course I'm going for the ranch ones. I haven't even been to that Walmart in a while. Yeah, that's what it was. I went vodka shopping. I bought that shit. I bought frozen onion rings. I bought Joseph's flatbread wrap thing. Yeah, the onion rings. It's funny. I actually thought about those recently. I should consider getting them again. I did buy I bought zucchini fries. That was my like slop food of besides the Pringles, I guess. So anyway, why do they all hate Gnosis so much? Whoa, what's up with him? Frozen onion rings. Yeah, get specifically the minced ones from Walmart, Soggy. I kid you not. I'll beef with vodka however often and aka all the time. But if there's one thing that we can agree on at the very least, is that Walmart frozen minced onion rings they fuck, man. Who's your top 1 and 2 operatives in Arknights? Oh, that's such a hard question. There's so many characters in the game. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard, right? Like, who's yours? I don't know. I can never decide. Yeah, whole onion rings are yeah. I don't like those ones. The little ones, granted they're more batter than onion at that point, but pick up the great value fry sauce. I will look into that. I also bought the ranch dressing. The light ranch. But that shit pours out of the bottle, so I'd be careful with it. Anyway, Spider's my favorite, and then Delphine's my second favorite. Where'd the game go? There it is. Delphine. Oh wait, they're all on the screen right now. But how about you? Everyone's hating on Gnosis here. I heard the one they hired to clean up his mess is finally here. I bet he couldn't bear with the shame any longer and came to beg the boss for mercy. Haven't you heard? Gnosis's replacement was taken away by the pale roaches. The way I see it, he's here to try his luck, thinking he's still got a chance. Impossible. There's no chance at all. I kind of feel bad for him. What the hell is... What happened? Why does everybody hate him? What did he do? Like, mind a little... He dug a little too deep? Gnosis sits quietly in the conference room. Everyone sits far away from him, but their gossip echoes through the room clear as day. Are they gonna have makeup sex? Gnosis, it's been a while. You've lost weight. You're one to talk, bro. Exercise and Liskarm. Those are good. Those are good. Those are good. Very chapter 3? 3? No. 4? Chapter 4? Maybe chapter 3. Or for E27. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. He's one to talk. Thanks to you, Mr. President. We spent 4 years in Victoria together. It pains me to see things turn out this way. Oh, just kiss already. Enciotes, you've thrown me under the bus already. Let's skip the pleasantries. Oh. One lost weight. The other has tuberculosis. Mid-level manager. Oh, God. Gnosis, you prick. Don't you know who you're talking to? If it wasn't for your friendship with the president, you wouldn't even be allowed to stand here now that you're sacked. I don't remember needing anyone's permission to stand here. How dare you? Gnosis, there's no doubt that Carlin Trade owes you much for its establishment and growth. However, whether you have a right to be here or not, that is not for you to say. I think bro should just go work for Rhine Lab. Fuck this place. It's too cold. Go hang out with Nasty. Oh, it's his uncle. Uncle Chester, please. Very well. First, regarding the sentence of Carlin Trade's former chief technical officer, Gnosis Edelweiss. There is no doubt that the expansion of the valleys and mines under Gnosis Edelweiss's management has brought the company tremendous profit. But on the other hand, the rapid expansion strategy that the secret mining of Carlin has brought the company under the repeated scrutiny of the Tri-Clan Council. In particular, when the other clans asked to participate in the Valley's investigation, Gnosis planned to ambush the two clans' inspection team. Oh, boo-hoo. This has severely damaged Carlin Trade's image, and the silverash is standing in the Tri-Clan Council. Therefore, President Enciotes has declared that effective today, Gnosis Edelweiss will be formally terminated as a Carlin Trade employee. Well, that's why you had me come. Whoa! 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 You wanted to read all these criticisms you have for me out loud in front of everyone. Your actions have brought harm to Carlin Trade's profits. This is how I answer our stakeholders. I hope you can understand. It's all for the shareholders. Oh my God, he went corporate. You were never the same since you went corporate. Killing OSHA officials is based. I'm on his side. That's crazy. They're gonna jump the inspectors. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they killed the health inspector. Occupational safety, health, the administration. I was close. Almost had it all. Shareholders. Very well, Enciotes. I would never have imagined all those years ago when I came to Yerag to build this place up with you that this is how it would all end. I'm sure both you and I agree that it's far more important to do what's reasonable and beneficial than look back on old times. Kinda mean. That said, I will leave you your lab. You are free to keep using it as soon as any sensitive Carlin Trade data has been removed. I could also arrange for you to join a caravan heading for Victoria, if that's what you prefer. I have to answer to all the stakeholders here. Likewise, I have to give you an answer. If you think what you're doing is reasonable, then I feel nothing but disappointment in you. Carlin Trade yet needs my technology. and Yarag's industrial sector has not come so far that it can progress without importing core technologies from the outside world. You promised me a suitably large stage and back into my research so that we can break new ground in these promising snowlands for the welfare of the people of Yarag. In the end, this is where my stage is, and I am being thrown under the bus for this company. I still approve of your achievements in academic research, Gnosis. That is why, more so than anyone, I'm hoping that you could reflect on what you have done. You should never have let things out of my control. You should never have let things out of my control. He's saying he shouldn't have done things without his approval? Are you so weak now that you're scared of letting anything out of your iron grip? If that doesn't open my eyes... We're getting toxic, Yowie. A loud bang reverberates throughout the room. Gnosis slams the conference room's door shut with enough force that the gust of wind sends papers flying through the air. Shocked by the sudden thunderclap, the spectators all instinctively look towards the source of the sound before casting their heads down under the invisible pressure. No one knows what just what expression Ensiodes holds at this moment. Let's continue, Chester. As requested by Sir Arctos, the leader of Rhodes Island, Dr. Benny Bloom, will be in charge of the transfer of the valleys and mines under the protection of the Pale Roaches. We will formally introduce the doctor to everyone at the company once all the tasks at hand are complete. On to our next topic, the meat of our meeting today. The preliminary discussions on how to partition the company's power and hand it over to the Saintess. First off, on the matter of tariffs. Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Here we fucking go. This is where you live? What do I call you, outsider? Benny Bloom. Call me Doctor. Because when you become a playable operator at some point, that's what you have to call me. Doctor. Sounds just like the scholars over at the academy. Doctor, do you know why you're here? I don't. I got no... excuse me. I got no idea. Ensiodes wants you to take Gnosis's place, but I don't trust his people. That's why I'm keeping my eye on you. I didn't know that was part of my job description. Ensiodes didn't fill me in on the details. I'm just here on vacation. You got the wrong person, I'm telling you. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy, I'm telling you. I'll go with that one. No, Sheep Girl's mad at me. Please stop playing dumb. Considering Sir Ensiodes invited you now, of all times, no one will believe that you came to Yarag for mere sightseeing. Wait, is she a cow, actually? Is she a sheep or is she a cow? She got a bell. Yeah, I don't know if sheeps have bells. But I don't know, the horns look very sheep-esque. Alais, tell our guest the deal. Sir Ensiodes has decided to transfer the valley and mines to the Vine Bead Court. The man who was in charge of the mines in the factory was his subordinate Gnosis. And ever since Gnosis was dismissed, the coordinator position has been left vacant. According to Sir Ensiodes, you are his replacement. Cabernet. Okay. Even Puppy Girl can have bells. You right. You can't ask a girl that. I was asking you guys. I wasn't asking her directly. Don't worry. Don't worry. I see. Looks like you have a clear understanding of the situation now. Until I am sure that Ensiodes isn't making any funny moves in the mines and valleys, you aren't leaving this place. Don't you even think about pulling any tricks yourself. My men don't care about etiquette nearly as much as Ensiodes' people. If they want your head, there's nothing I can do to stop them. It'll be a bad idea, my friend. Don't kill me. Hey, speaking of... Boss, look at this squirt. I wouldn't know where to chop if I were to try my blade on this midget. Midget? Hey! Shut the fuck up! I actually, you know what? No, the doctor is a little guy, right? Shut up, all of you. I'm not going to make things too hard for you, outsider. In the end, you're Ensiodes' guest. As long as you play along, we won't do anything to you. Am I making myself clear? I'm not worried. All of you look like reasonable people to me. Especially this one with his fangs and claws. Enough, fellas. Show our guests to the bedroom. Valais, it's kind of cold. I don't know. Do you guys have a guest room, or like, are we going to your room? Are we going to your room? That'd be kind of, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if in the situation if I was staying in her room, you know? So fluffy. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a lot going on. What's up, Riot? How's it going? Yeah, we're early on. Yeah, she's good. She's got a lot going on there. Gulp. I'd feel a lot safer and a lot protected. A lot more protected. All the backgrounds are really cool. Kajar. And yeah, I'm coming in. Wait, Enya, I'm coming! I knew it, you're still sleeping. Sleepy. Enya, rise and shine. Sleepyhead, Enya. Huh? Morn. After a brief fuss, Enya gets dressed and sits in front of her dressing table. Kiara naturally stands behind her and combs her hair. Cute. We got cute. We got cute, Yuri. Well, no, we got Doom Jury, actually. We got Doom Jury here and then Toxic Yaoi. What a good start. What's the matter now? You know, isn't it a good thing to become leader of all three clans? You always say that in the Vine Bead Court your role is simply to keep the masses calm, and most of the time it's actually the Great Elder who calls the shots. This is an opportunity. I wouldn't be so worried if it had been Arktos or even Ratotos who brought up the idea, but it was Enciotes who made the proposal. Perhaps the guilt suddenly got into him. I don't think so. What's up, Wendy? How you doing? The EP Schnoozer, Honk Shu. And you're so cool. I just met her. She doesn't need an altar yet. I sure hope so. But if you're so worried about this, couldn't you have turned it down? Didn't you agree to it without thinking twice? That's because there wasn't a point to dragging it out. No one had any grounds to object. It doesn't matter whether he really wants me to be Yarag's leader. There wasn't anyone who could reject the proposal then and there. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Evil, calculated, silverash. It's like silverash is a name with aura. Enciotes, not as much. Sorry. And if we had set the issue aside, more people would have found out. You told me that the masses have gotten used to peace, just like they've gotten used to the endless snow on the mountains. The people of Yarag wish for peace first and foremost, and they gravitate towards those who can bring them peace. Right, peace. Whether it's the peace that Enciotes brought them, or the peace the Vine Bead Court brought. That's why, even if I turned down the offer, the people would have asked me to accept. So I might as well take the initiative myself before the Great Elder makes all the arrangements. You think Enciotes foresaw that? Probably. Most likely. I do really like all the like blue accents on her though, like her eyes, her lips, her hair, her fingernails, her little necklace. He made a proposal that no one could refuse. Under normal circumstances, he would have been the last person to suggest this. I am sure both Arktos and Ratotos thought the same thing. I can see why Arktos went along with it, but Ratotos, she was never the kind of person to give up easily. What a headache. I really hope Yaragander will hear my prayers and teach the Great Elder and the three clan leaders a good lesson. Perhaps she has already heard your prayers, and it just isn't time yet. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, she heard. Maybe she heard. Maybe she heard. I don't know. Maybe keep saying your prayers out loud and while I'm here and she'll hear. Do you want her to take care of Enciotes too? For him as cruel as possible. Now let's put this necklace on you and we're done. Right. Would you give this letter to and scarf to Encia? Also, ask her to come pay the mountain a visit, right? You know me well. Girlfriends. Hee. Also, send the word out that I'll be analyzing scriptures today, and I don't want to be disturbed. I need some time to think. Of course. After Yar leaves the room, Enya opens her drawer to see an exquisitely decorated base, holding an eye-catching elegant rock. The rock? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I just posted a video on him! My god. Oh, Yaragander, please guide me. What should I do? I don't know if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's gonna answer that. And we talked about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vin Diesel in one stream? Crazy. He's here. What did he climb the mountain for? He's been here, I guess. I don't know. We no longer live in times where isolation is enough to keep ourselves out of the affairs around us. In the past 100 years, there have been countless exchanges and conflicts between nations. Colombia rose quickly in a conflict, while Gaul, a powerful country, was also wiped out in a conflict. Man, the Gaul catching a stray. All the world's nations are slowly changing in these times, separated by catastrophes. Refusing relations with others is no longer an option. Yerag cannot continue to lock itself away on these snowy mounts. Yeragander's protection, if Yeragander really exists in the first place, can bring the snow realm this far. Yeragander's protection, if Yeragander really exists in the first place, can bring the snow realm this far. If we are to go any further, Yerag must grow stronger than ever before. The millennium of peace and quiet has reached its end, and we cannot wait for others to open the door for us. Yerag needs to make contact with the outside world. We must take that step forward while we still have control. That's the silverash tradition. Yerag must remain Yerag. We still have a chance, but time grows short for the snowy mountains. I have seen our world. I have to make a difference. Everything I've witnessed needs to have meaning. Who the hell was that just yapping there? Is that The Rock? Sirius and Gnosis. So you're Gnosis? That's right. Do you know who I am? Sirius Browntail, sister of the Browntail clan matriarch, Ratotos Browntail. You know that, yet you have the balls to forego a salute? Why must I salute someone whom I have nothing to do with? You, don't you know your manners? If we must talk manners, you should work on yours first, Sirius Browntail. Oh! I heard all your commotion outside the door. What's more, when nobles meet, they must first curtsy to each other with a Carlin bow. If you show up here without affording me any courtesy, why should I show you any? Oh! I feel like I'm gonna like him. I feel like he's gonna be just sassy and mean enough. He's gonna be a little different than our other like kind of know-it-all sassy dudes, like, you know, our Ulpianus Minar types. Like, I at least have a little bit more info and context for him before he even started talking. The others just held information too close to their chest. You know? He's at least sassy and has a very valid reason for it. He should be sassy and mean. He got dumped by his boyfriend. Just how outdated is your idea of etiquette? Etiquette never dies. It's only slowly forgotten. As a noble, you should feel sorrow in that. The Edelweises have long been in charge of the management of Yerag's texts and records. I admire your knowledge of Yerag etiquette, Mr. Gnosis. Are you the by-the-books type, Yucatan? You're the brother in the matriarchy, so... Still, though, I'm afraid Sirius isn't here to discuss Yerag etiquette. Could we please move on to the main topic? Very well. I'm curious. Considering Ratodos refused my capitulation, why is she now reaching out to me? Huh. Do you have to ask? It's because your master proposed handing his powers over to the Saintess at the Tri-Clan Council. I see. In that case, go home and tell Ratodos. Now that things have come to this, I am likely not the only one who will cooperate, given the right amount of sincerity. Sheep. Per Sir Arktos' orders, please stay here while you are not attending to your duties. If you need to head outside, we will serve as your bodyguards. Yerag may be a safe place, but we cannot guarantee no one will take the chance to cause trouble. You will be served the finest delicacies that Yerag has to offer. You may also use anything here as you see fit. All your daily needs will be met during your stay with us. Doug, this is now 2 story arcs in a row where we're not allowed to leave. We can't explore at all. First, Casimir's, we had to armchair quarterback everything there. We couldn't leave our damn hotel or whatever. And people broke in. And now we gotta hang out with old bear dude or whatever, and this sheep girl won't even sleep with me. If you require anything, please let the servants know. You may also have them relay anything to me. Very well, I look forward to dinner. Keep an eye on me whenever I head out, huh? Flashback. Cliffheart. Eripathy consultation and the grand ceremony. Are those the only reasons my brother is inviting you to the Snow Realm? Oh, the grand ceremony takes place annually in Yerag. It's the biggest event and the most important thing to the Yerag people. On that day, everyone in Yerag stops what they're doing and offers Yeragander, the goddess of our mountains, our most sincere prayers. Break the ice reading. Yeah, what's up, Acta? How's it going? Welcome in. We're pretty early on. We're only on like the first standalone story. It's definitely pretty, it seems to be pretty top heavy. I hope you're doing well. What's up? What's up? We pray for a happy, peaceful year under our mountain goddess's protection. As for the Eripathy problem, Yerag didn't have many infected in the past, so most of us don't know much about Eripathy. In the Snow Realms, Eripathy is far from the greatest threat we face. Yeah, you're like one of the only people from there to get infected. But ever since my brother got the mountains connected by railway, we've been getting more and more visitors, and life has gotten much better. Thanks to that, everyone's starting to learn more about the infected and Eripathy. I guess Eripathy's stepping into the limelight since there are no other pressing issues. Yerag still doesn't have any professional means to test for Eripathy, let alone helping the infected get settled and get treatment. Given the situation, you might be the best consultant they can get. Doctor, are you going to accept the invitation? Are they mining Originium? Is that what they were doing? Because that would make a lot more sense. Rhetorical question, by the way. I'm sure we'll find out. That's not something I can decide all by myself. Do you want me to? I care about Cliffheart's opinion. Huh? Personally, I really want you to go. My parents died in an accident when I was still a kid. And after they died, my brother Enciodes took over their business to support the family. He kept us afloat all by himself until I came of age. Then, to ensure our family's future, he left Yerag to study in Victoria. Our family was already on pretty shaky ground before he left Yerag, and that was around when he started getting more and more headstrong. But at least we all still got along well as siblings. But things changed ever since he came back and started Carlin Trade. Both my brother and sister treated me very well, but for some reason the two of them started talking less, and their relationship soured. 5 years ago, when the last Saintess passed away, my sister joined the trials and became the new Yerag Saintess. She rarely left Mount Carlin since, and I haven't had a lot of chances to see her. We only write to each other now. And ever since she became the Saintess, it feels like my brother's often at odds with her. Well, he is. I may be very good at mountain climbing, but I wouldn't know where to start to mend relationships. But you're really amazing, Doctor. You get along with everyone, and you've solved a lot of problems for people. She is doing the youngest sibling thing still. That's why I was thinking that if we ever have the chance, maybe you could help me come up with ideas. But, what? Doctor, I guess this might seem weird coming from me, but I know my brother better than anyone else. He's amazing, but he's the kind of person who doesn't mind doing whatever it takes to achieve his goals. Yeah, his files were all like, do not trust this guy. Do not trust him at all. Be careful around him. I'm actually a little worried that you'll end up becoming a pawn in his game if you go. So that's why it's okay if you don't want to. Well, here we are. I'll bear with it for now. Huh? The robot, the voices. That's why I told you you should have gotten out while you still could. Look at you now. You're caught. Caught. Oh my god, they got us. Are you the one who talked to me at the market? You knew this would happen? I could ask you the same, calm outsider. The entire time you've been here, you haven't even showed the tiniest bit of worry. Did you know this was going to happen? What should I call you? Call me Yara. Damn. Sir. Is that why she's a mecha cord caster? Oh shit. All right, that makes sense now. The sweet Encia says so. We gotta go. I agree. I love Cliffheart. Cliffheart's sweet. I don't know if she's my favorite so far, but I do really like her. I don't know. I don't know. It's too soon to have a favorite. But so many likable NPCs, that's for damn sure. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's Monch. maybe it's Monch. I changed my mind. I want to be friends with you. Would you like to be friends with me? I don't make friends with shady people. Maybe show yourself first. Why don't you tell me what this talking rock is all about first? Oh my god, it's the rock that she... Okay, I get it. Okay, so... walking back a little bit. The rock that Praminix had and was talking to, was praying to, was this rock. Or one of these rocks. So it went right to her girlfriend's ears. I see. Maybe show yourself first. Sorry, I'm writing a letter to somebody else right now, so I can't go anywhere. Perhaps another time. Well, I don't really have so much time to keep bothering you, if you really don't want to talk. But it's not so bad to have someone to talk to, don't you think? Damn. I feel like that's probably a good stopping point, because these were pretty long stories, and I don't want to dive into something that's going to be like too long, because unfortunately I am really tired because jury duty. I had to wake up really early. So I think we're gonna pause right here, and next week when I don't have jury duty, that'll be a little better. They're hella long, yeah. Good point to stop. Yeah, he has a lot to cover. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I am really interested though. I think they did a really good job at bringing us up to speed and setting the foundation. Acta, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's where we'll call it. So we got some wrap up to do. Let me get some music going. What music do we have going? We had this one. All right. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time, you're part of the time. Thank you for the support. And just a quick reminder, we are jumping back into Fate Stay Night tomorrow. It's been a little while since we streamed that, so we gotta catch up a little bit. We gotta refresh our memory. And then on Thursday, we're doing Enfield, so we're doing our Mifu pulls, and we gotta do more story there. So more Break the Ice next week, most likely Monday. So be on the lookout for that stream announcement and schedule. As always, they'll be posted in Discord, !Discord. You get about 69% more attractive just by joining. Speaking of, there's currently a poll going for our next watch party in Discord, and the actually, I think the visual novel one ended, right? What visual novel won? Was it the Nonary games? Was it not? Nonary Games won. All right, Nonary Games won. So we will be streaming Nonary Games soon too. So lots of fun stuff upcoming. So yeah, looking forward to it. But you guys, thank you so much for the support. We're going to be hopping into a raid on our end. So I do ask, don't go anywhere. If you're on the stream, if you guys hop in the raid to show them support, I'd appreciate it. I know they'll appreciate it as well. Oh, sorry, that worked. So just some extra special thank yous. Wait, what is it? What's hold on, I don't know if Sagi's here. Is it raids? Raiders? There we go. Fallen, Yona, and Yuzu, thank you so much for the raids. If you or anyone from your community are still here, thank you for supporting them. Thank you for supporting me as well. So we are hopping into a raid on our ends, like I said. So hashtag you Benny rated if you're sub to your favorite Benny emote in there at the end. If you're not sub or story favorite emote in there at the end, make it look cool, make it look fun. We are gonna find someone to raid, someone to show some support to this evening. Let's see. I think I saw someone go live earlier. Yeah, let's raid. Let's raid Mogu. Mogu's playing Road to Empress 2, which I think is a new game that just came out. I don't recall. But let's show some support to Mogu. Mogu's super cool, super fun. They also play Arknights too. So, but yes, you guys, like I said, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Fate's Day Night, and then on Thursday for Enfield, and then more Arknights next week. What is the game I'm thinking of? It's like a live action story looking game. I don't know. We'll have to see what it's about. But like I said, you guys, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I know it's been a couple days since we streamed, just been kind of busy with stuff, mainly convention stuff, but conventions are over. We'll be back to more regular your usual expected cadence of Benny streams, as you know and love, maybe. I don't know, debatably. But all right, you guys, have a good night. Thank you for the support. I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good night. Goodbye. And if you guys get summoned for jury duty, I hope you get selected. I did not, but there's always next time in 3 years. Okay, good night. Bye. See ya.